by six-time Grammy Award-nominated rapper and artist Flava Flav.
Oh, oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs burst, stinging there, gave proof to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star spangled banner yet wave? Or the land of the free and the home of the brave, of the brave, of the brave.
What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Happy holidays to y'all niggas. If y'all celebrate holidays like this, your boy don't. I don't know. Siri over here trying to rape me. She over here talking all nasty to me. But what's going on, y'all? How y'all feeling today? You ladies look so lovely today. Look at Shantae looking all got her little her Halloween colors on, looking like a good piece of pumpkin pie. Hallelujah. Look at Jesus. And we got my girl Eda over there looking like she about to just jump out and do something to somebody. I don't know what she
Yes.
wait a minute. Pull that back on up 1 second. I just wanted to say something big right quick. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. How y'all
If you
feeling
know that's
tonight?
those scales, that's what I is that Libra. That's that Libra queen. Yeah, you better ask somebody. I'm gonna need you to check the phone line too, cause yeah, I'm waiting for you.
Okay, I'm about to get ready to do it. You know, I had to everything was over here behind schedule today. So yo, people, well, welcome to another edition of the Black Table podcast. We ready to get it cracking for y'all once again.
Yes.
Let me say, you told me to get this up here. Let me go ahead and get it on up here. So before we
Let's
get the
get
show
it
out.
on.
Bam! There we go. There we go. I'm about to call the hotline right now. But what's going on, ladies? What's been popping in y'all week? Y'all know it's been a hell of a week for me. I've been the world knows what the fuck I've been through. But hallelujah, praise the Lord. I'm still here in the name of mighty, matchless name of Jesus. How y'all feeling today, man?
I'm good. I'm good. I
How
have
you
fun.
doing, Tay Tay? You
I'm good. It's only Tuesday. I feel like it's Thursday.
Right, right. I was a butterfly over the weekend.
I'm trying to figure that out. I was in a fashion show over
Yeah.
the weekend. It went very
Mhm.
well. I had just a blast with my model sisters. I love doing that thing, and I always tell people if you don't do it but once in your life, you either need to be in a fashion show, male or female, or you at least need to do a photo shoot for yourself. I promise you, it is the biggest self esteem booster you will ever have. Trust me, you
Facts.
gotta do it at least once.
praise the Lord. I'm gonna be
Facts.
I'm gonna be nice on that one. Hallelujah. She said boost your confidence. And
She's
I'm gonna
speaking.
be in
She's
agreement
telling the
with
truth.
I'm gonna be in agreement with my sister. Hold on, let me make sure I get this phone. All right, y'all see, y'all. This is what I go through every week when we be doing the show. I be having to get the hotline number up. Hold on one second.
Hotline,
Yeah,
hotline,
so it's sending me
calling on that
605. So this is what
hotline.
y'all need to do if y'all want to dial the number. Y'all do exactly. Oh shit! I hit
What you
You
do?
hung it up,
I hit
didn't
the
you?
wrong button trying to get in there. I start dialing the wrong number. Well, it's supposed to ask for the access code. My dumb ass start dialing the number all over again. Lord have mercy.
It's only Tuesday.
Oh, oh Lord. Well, let me go ahead and get a clip going so these folks don't sit up here and think that we ain't got nothing together all damn day. What did y'all think about my man Flavor Flav singing that wonderful national anthem?
I didn't see it, and I'm glad I missed it.
You didn't see it? Oh
I
my
did
God.
not.
Oh no, Tay, why you tell him that? Oh hell.
You
I'm
didn't see it?
I'm glad.
Oh,
I'm
you, you know
Now
what?
what are you finna do?
You know I'm about to do it. Hold on. Wait, let me get this pin code in here.
Hey,
One second. Step, 677. I'm in here. I'm in here now. All right. Now, let me do this for you, Shantae. Because if anybody came to the show late today, this is a prime example.
wait.
Mhm.
Let's make a deal. Let's make a deal. You listening?
I'm thinking about you.
Listen. If I have to suffer through this before the end of this show, and I know it's gonna be a copyright thing, but only play a little bit, you got to play me a little bit of Thriller before I leave up out of here.
No problem. I ain't got no problem with Thriller.
And just a little bit. Just
Yeah.
before they try to copyright strike you, you gotta play just a little bit of it. That's it.
Just gonna be done, and then I'm gonna stop that shit because that motherfucker, motherfuckers ain't gonna
you
shut
gotta
me
play
down.
the end. Dun, dun, dun,
No,
dun,
no,
dun.
nigga, no. All right, though, this is what you miss. You know, Flavor Flav is an interesting. And I'm wondering, like, who in the fuck is the person that decides who's gonna be singing a national anthem? That's what I'm trying to figure out. That's the first fucking question I'm trying to figure out. Because
Somebody smoking crack.
when I heard this shit, I said, this is different. You want, here we go.
The singing of the
You know,
Star
when
Spangled Banner performed
somebody
tonight
who's a musician say
by
something different.
six-time Grammy Award nominated
This
rapper
nigga
and
did an
artist
acapella, G.
Flavor Flav.
Watch this key change. He gonna change keys at the beginning.
Say,
See? So wait a minute.
can you?
Did y'all hear that? Say. That's what we call a key change in real time. You know what I'm saying?
That was
No,
cause
bro.
He
that was
started up
cause
with, oh no,
he
that's not
started off
gonna
too
work.
low. He
That's
kind of
not
like,
gonna work.
oh,
He pitched it,
yeah,
so he said,
bring it down.
see. That
He
was three
started up
different
too
keys.
high.
The
Let's
singing of
check
the
it out.
Star Spangled Banner performed tonight by six-time Grammy Award nominated rapper and artist Flavor Flav.
Say, can you see
He got back up there.
by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in there, gave proof to the night, that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star spangled banner yet wave?
Check this out. This
Oh,
ending.
the land of the free
Check this out.
and the home of the brave, of the brave, of the brave.
They should have never given you niggas any money. Lord have mercy. What you got to say about your boy Flavor Flav? Who the fuck paid him for this shit? Who the fuck paid? Who the fuck out of all the niggas that need money in this world? Who the fuck said, I think I'm gonna give this money to Flavor Flav to sing this shit today. That's what I feel in my heart and my soul. Who in the fuck Shondo was feeling that? That's what I want to know. That's what I need to know. Okay. What you feel about this nigga? This nigga been making an ass out of himself for 40 years.
Okay, now all of us, this group right here,
This group right here.
we all in the music some kind of way. Okay.
Yeah.
Now you tell me.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I hear potential.
Mm-hmm.
And my question, and I'm asking a serious question to both of y'all, is he trainable?
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
If he hadn't smoked all them cigarettes and all that extra stuff and all that, he could. He is actually. He actually, because I'm Russ. If you pay attention, how he started off and he realized, oh snap, I need to change
You
my
see what I'm
key.
saying?
When you said, even though you picked at him about that key change, he called it and realized, oh, I'm on the wrong key. He is trainable. He is trainable.
Okay.
He is trainable. I'm not gonna punk out Flavor Flav like that. He a fool. He a trip. I love him, but Flavor Flav is trainable. I'm sorry, Russ. You cannot.
I didn't say nothing yet. I ain't said nothing. I ain't even gave my answer yet.
So
Okay.
I'm saying that.
Let me answer your question. Let me answer that question first.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. Y'all know what I do for a living.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Yes.
So we got different type of choir members.
Okay.
We got the choir members that can sing.
Yeah.
That
Then we got the choir members that is in the middle, where you know, it's like they gotta be next to the singer to sing.
Yeah.
To make sure they carry their notes.
Yeah.
And then we got then you sit your ass down. Just move your lips to the song. Don't open your
Don't
mouth.
don't y'all got the senior choir that only do every third
Shut up,
Sunday?
Tay.
But
Shut
see,
up.
back in the
Tay.
day, the senior choir used to be the shit because that used to be all the old school singers that just recognized that they moved on to the older choir and then they made a youth,
Mhm.
the regular
Until
choir.
they get too
the
old
musical
and that
change.
vibrato don't be vibrating no more.
Yeah. So my answer to this is, was he terrible? No, he wasn't terrible.
Okay.
However, my question is, who the fuck decided to pay this nigga? Out of all of the singers that's out there that got a great voice and sing their ass off, who the fuck said, you know what?
Russell.
Flavor Flav. He'd
Russell.
be great. Wait a
Nope.
minute, he'd be great.
Nope.
Wait a minute, he'd be
Somebody
great to
decided
come
to
up
give
there,
him a
sing the
chance.
national anthem and almost get all the words right. The nigga didn't get all the words right. Let's get that straight. You should not be singing the national anthem if you're not gonna get the words right. And then he was sitting on the side just snapping. He had a whole beat in his head. That motherfucker was
Russell.
Russell.
He's
Streaming.
I'll see what I got to deal with. Russell, answer the question.
No, I said I believe. Do I believe? I said he's like that middle. He's that middle. He's that nigga that
you got to stand between two of the.
he's got to stand next to a motherfucking thing. Like, I don't think I would ever want to hear just a song by
a
Flavor
solo.
Flav.
No.
But I got to give it to him because I was like, yo, like Flav kind of got him a little, he got a little
slide.
He got a little something. He got a little throat. He got a little throat.
I heard a little throat. That's why I was
like,
asking. I heard some throat.
I was like, Flav got a little. He got a little
nice,
flavor.
But y'all nice, but I ain't going for that shit.
But Russ, oh damn, we lost my sister.
Yeah,
but I know, but but he carried a tune. He carried a tune. So he can't. So he
carried it in his pocket. He carried it in some luggage.
Shut up.
Just don't carry that shit on stage with a microphone again.
Listen to Tay talking about Sweet J Baby Jesus my ears. I just caught that shit. I love my sister. But he had little throat issues. He got some issues. Okay. But yeah.
It was because while I recognized the throat, honey, he was sliding in the third. He was
round them bases.
Somebody should have slid his ass. I just feel like somebody should have slid his ass into the dirt as well. Amen. That was almost like a funeral. That is not nothing to kick off a game and get a nigga excited about. Like, did you see the players on the court? They was just like, oh, I'm not gonna play today.
Bless his sweet little pumpkin heart.
Yeah, he was cute, pie.
His heart was in it though. He was serious.
He was
that is one thing I would say. He was not being silly.
His body language.
He was serious.
I'm proud of him.
Okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. It wasn't like Roseanne Barr, acting an ass at the baseball game back in the day. Some of y'all too young to remember that.
Okay. Now let's move on.
I'm gonna eat my Laffy Taffy. I'm gonna leave
Laffy Taffy. Shake that Laffy Taffy. Oh,
check it out. Now y'all know my man Dwight Howard has been in the news as of late.
Lord.
We want him last week.
Who cares?
Yeah. Well, have you heard his response?
I still don't care.
Okay. I'm about to listen to this response.
He got a point, though.
I want y'all to listen to the response, though. Because even though he had a point about minding your business and all that other shit, that was the point I got. I was like, I feel that on that. But when it came down to the question of if he is or if he ain't, I feel like he was bullshitting a little bit on this part right here. Let's just take a look. Let's see what. Let's see what.
You going on dates with dudes, bro? Why the hell do you or anybody care who the hell I spend my time with? That's the problem with y'all people. Y'all worried about who people spend their time with. Whatever I'm doing in my bedroom is my damn business. Whatever you doing in your bedroom is your damn business. That ain't for everybody. And everybody don't need to know. You ain't got to say anything about what you doing in your fucking house. It's your house. You ain't gotta explain that to nobody, no matter what they say. They can say anything. Who gives two shits? Y'all too damn nosy, worried about what I'm doing in my bed. Hell, the people who know what's going on in my bed, they know what the hell going on with my bed and what the hell I do in it. That ain't for everybody on the internet. That ain't for no blogs. That ain't for no websites. I don't gotta tell nobody where I put my wood at, since y'all wanna get to it. That ain't nobody business where I put my shit at. Y'all just weird. If you want to know what people doing in their bedroom and who they messing with and sleeping with, you are weird. You're the weird one. Oh shoot, y'all heard about that? Dwight, they said Dwight was in a text messaging a guy. Nigga, who cares? Who cares who I was text messaging?
Now, I'm just going to say one thing real quick. This sounds like deflection because it was not this latest thing was not about text messaging. The latest thing was about him being in a room with a transsexual and raping another individual. So let's continue. I just want to make sure that we have the differences of what he's saying against what I believe is actually going on.
You just mad because I want text messaging. Yo, ugly. That's what it is. Worrying about the wrong stuff. Focus on you. Worrying about who in somebody's bed and what they doing in their own bedroom. It ain't your bed. You ain't gonna never get in my bed. So stop worrying about it. Worrying about, because I don't gotta deny it. I don't gotta talk about none of that crap. The shit didn't even happen. You worry about the wrong stuff. That's why it's called an accusation. Allegedly. Come on, man. Y'all worry about the wrong stuff. Somebody's messing with. Oh, I'm positive you ain't gotta worry about that. I'm not. Listen, I know. I ain't mad. Listen, people think I'm mad because I'm saying all this. People just be talking. This is the type of world we live in. You can't stop. You gonna get hate and you gonna get love. Everybody not gonna hate you, and everybody not gonna love you. That's just the way it is. You ain't gotta worry about that. People's gonna talk, people's gonna say what they want to say because they miserable with their own little life. Ain't nobody that's got anything positive or speak positivity. They would never say or do anything to hurt or endanger anyone. Only people would do that is people who have a negative mindset or they operate in lower vibration. People who think positive and who have good things going on for themselves, they don't get online and talk about people. They don't try to hurt people. They don't try to bash people. They don't do that stuff. The people who do that is the people who ain't doing nothing. And those people won't be around. How do I cope with my mental health? How do I cope with my mental health? I find me time. I get time to myself. I get time to meditate, journal, write down my thoughts. And the other thing I do for my mental health is, yeah, that is true. Every time I do something, yeah, you're right. Am I fighting demons? What I think all of us fight our lower self. And for you to get up on here and say I'm fighting demons, maybe you need to look in the mirror.
Okay. I'm gonna tell y'all what my issue is with this. I would agree with everything that he said,
But
except the fucking fact that it's out here that someone was raped. It's like he's downplaying. It's like he's downplaying the situation. He never even once even spoke on that situation. He spoke about everything else. But the reason that all of this is coming out is because there is a conversation about him settling in court with a man that he raped. And this is not the first case that there has been an accusation of him settling out of court or something a little weird happening. This has nothing to do with his sexuality. Understand me and listen to me very clearly. This has nothing to do with his sexuality. However, he never confronted the conversations of where all this came from. He's not defending himself. It's like he's more concerned about the allegation of homosexuality than the allegations that are being presented to him. And they seem to me to be much more bigger than the homosexual thing. Like, if you were homosexual, I'd say, okay, you're homosexual. But if you are a homosexual that is assaulting, raping, or having any other situation with a person of that's an unwilling participant, that is a different conversation to me. So I want to hear what you ladies got to say about that.
Couple of things. Number one, everybody who settles is not guilty. Keep that in mind. Sometimes it's just easier depending on kind of your role in society. Number two, he did mention allegation. He said it didn't happen. Now, of course, we know that people do lie. People lie about being sexually assaulted as well. So he's keeping it allegation. And the only reason I'm bringing that up, and I'm not shaming anybody. I'm not saying that the other person is lying. What I'm saying is that particular conversation comes down to legality. And I'm quite certain what his lawyer told him was, you could talk about your feelings all day long, but keep this case out of your mouth because we might still be dealing with some shit. That would be my thought as to why he did not go into it, because it still is a legal issue. They may have settled, but there still could be other things going on there. That would be my thought.
Okay.
That would be my thought.
Okay. What do you feel about
outside of that?
Okay.
Outside of that,
I'm sorry.
I agree with everything he said. I believe it's a two-sided conversation, and we've talked about it before. We have talked about sometimes in some genres, in some spaces, it seems like that all we see is full representation of the LGBTQIA community over other communities. And it's like, okay, it seems like it's just in our face. On the flip side of that, people constantly bring it up. They constantly ask about it. How long have people been harassing Queen Latifah? Why don't you just say you gay? Why don't you just say you gay? Why the fuck she got to say anything? It's none of your fucking business. Why you got to know so bad? Whoever you see her with it, however she out, she's minding her fucking business. You don't pay her bills. You don't pick up her roles. You don't make her records. You're not a part of her management company. Ain't none of that. Why does she have to say it? But there are people that every time they see her, that's the first thing they say. Yeah, she cool, but why can't she just admit she gay? Why the fuck are you obsessed with that? It's not your business. You want to hear her say it for what? How does that change your life just because somebody say it? So it's a two-sided thing. I totally get where he's coming from. Not only do we have to balance out the representation, we got to balance out people and other people's fucking business.
I agree with that. I agree with that. I agree with that. But this is the crazy thing about being a celebrity. Once you are a celebrity, you have to recognize that you are always and forever going to be up under a magnifying glass.
But that's my point. That's my point. Think about it. Why are you under a microscope?
But he's under the microscope because he's a famous NBA player. That's number one.
Because he's famous. Who made him famous?
We made him pay. The people made him famous.
That's my point. If the mental shift in society as a whole would shift its thinking in an ideal world, then you wouldn't have that. We as a society create these worlds because we're so busy trying to distract ourselves from our own, and we put these people on a pedestal. And as long as I put you on a pedestal, I can pretend that everything in your world is perfect and everything is what I wish I had, but you have it, so I'm gonna keep obsessing over you. And so we put you in this spotlight as a whole. We give you attention and we give you money and we give you fame, and then when something happens, you're like, oh my God, wait a minute, wait. You supposed to represent my perfect world. See, my world ain't perfect, but yours is supposed to be. What do you mean y'all got divorced? What do you mean you sleeping with a man? What do you mean you had an affair? See, that's what happened in my world. That shit ain't supposed to happen in your world because I need somebody to distract me from my bullshit. So don't be like that. But these are fucking human beings. Just because they're in a different tax bracket and they have a talent that they get to make money and a living off of does not make them less human. And so, as a society, that's how we treat them. And then we end up with all of this obsessive compulsive. Now I got to know everything about you. Now I got to know when you take a shit and how many apples you eat a day. And what the fuck? It is so out of balance. It is out of balance. There is nothing wrong with admiring somebody. There is nothing wrong. Listen, I'll tell everybody all day long. If I ever met Jill Scott, I'm a fan out so bad. Y'all gonna have to catch me. I love her. I admire her. Her talent is just amazing and beautiful to me. But I recognize at the same time that she's a mother, she's a daughter, she's a sister, she's an aunt, just like me. She's a person. We have got to get out of this mindset that just because you are a status socioeconomically, that somehow replaces your humanity. It doesn't. Okay, I'm done.
Come on, Eda, talk to me.
Okay. After that, I don't know what to say with Shantae, but no, but seriously, in all honesty, he has every right to say and feel what he feels. My thing of it is, like you say, everybody's so much in everybody's bedroom. Why are you in my bedroom? Stay in your own bedroom. What I do behind closed doors in my bedroom is my business. It's like me coming and saying, "Hey Russ, if you and Shantae was in rush, what y'all doing? Da 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 da. That ain't none of my business. I ain't trying to, not unless I'm trying to join in. That's a different story. But I ain't trying to join in. If I ain't trying to join in and have y'all join with me, I don't want nothing behind closed doors. So people need to stay out of other people's. Like you say, got 6 months to stay out of your business, 6 months to tend to mine. I ain't trying to deal with diddle dally with all of that.
Oh my god.
What you laughing at me?
Trust me, this one of the moments y'all want me to. Y'all already know what I'm on tonight, so y'all just
Oh,
Okay,
she did.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, gee. I think I need 2 shots of whatever you got.
yeah. That's why I
But
said this.
yeah, yeah, never
data,
mind.
data.
I
You
say
already
y'all can't be
come
out
get
here
your
saying
boy.
I'm sleeping with everybody. We can't be. It's enough stuff going on around here.
Come
About
get
it.
your
Okay,
boy,
Okay.
data.
well,
Come get
well,
him.
we always use each other as examples with each other. So that's y'all. That's this only used for educational purposes only, and to learn and to teach. But my thing of it is, I don't care what if he I'm gonna say this. If that's what he likes, that's what he like. If he like a man and a woman, hey, that's what he like. That's his business. Just like it's my business of who I want. I got what I want when I want it and how I want it. Y'all don't need to be into my business unless I
Right,
tell you to say, hey, I got 2 men and 2 women. Then we gotta say because I put it out there. But
right.
other than that, if I don't put it out there, leave me the hell alone. You tend to
Okay.
your business. Stay out of mine.
Okay. Well, the NBA has been in the news this week. I don't know if y'all remember. What's my man's name? Let me pull up his name first so I can let y'all know his name.
That I can understand that. There still is a lot of stigma.
Where did I put that clip? At? Where is it there? Okay.
Either you
Uh,
know the song I was thinking about while he was talking though.
Who?
And
Which one?
and God forgive me, I should know this woman's name and it's not coming to me right
Go
now. I'm
ahead.
drawing a blank. But the song is "Tain't nobody's business if I do."
May my
Yes, yes.
Mabley, my Mabley, my
My-
Mabley. Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you.
Hallelujah. My Mabley,
this nigga said hallelujah. Like you said, thank you, Jesus.
because I was sitting there, I was like, I couldn't get her name. It's my Mabley. I was
Thank you.
I'm getting old, Jesus.
girl.
Come see about me, Lord.
Look, because I look, you see me hit my, I was like, is
I'm like,
it
I know,
my
I know it. I know it.
You see,
Oh
I had
my
to hit
God.
my look. You see, I had to hit my chest twice to kind of
Listen,
my Maybelline. Yeah, that
Okay.
now my Maybelline was off the chain. My Maybelline didn't
Okay.
do
All
that.
right. Come on. Hold on.
girl.
Let's get off my baby right quick. Wait,
Okay,
so,
sorry.
all right. It just takes you a second. You'll just fly off for something else.
Shut up.
All right.
Leave her alone.
Y'all ever heard of the basketball player Joe Smith?
No, I haven't.
Okay. He used to play for LA. All right. Joe Smith is married, and he just recently found out that his beautiful wife uh has a page, OnlyFans page. And
Oh,
yeah, yeah. So I want y'all to listen to this here conversation. We're gonna discuss it right afterwards. Here we go.
This shit is stupid, yo. I can't believe I'm sitting here just finding out you got an OnlyFans page. Out of all these years, yo, the disrespect that comes with it, that you couldn't even talk to me before you did it, that's bullshit, yo. That's fucked up, Keith. I'm telling you, yo, that's fucked up.
Wait, no. Calm, but you're not gonna say fuck me or that's fucked up. It's not
What the
fucked
fuck,
up.
you recording me? What the fuck you doing?
Listen, it's not fucked up, and
What you mean it's
we're
not
going
fucked
to. Okay, look. So I
It's
have an
disrespectful, first
OnlyFans
of all.
page, and he's mad because he's just now finding out about it.
Of course I'm mad I'm just finding out
But
about it.
I'm not doing it with anybody but myself.
It
So
don't
why should I have to
matter.
tell you my
It
choice,
don't
my
matter.
body, my
I'm your
body, my
lover.
fucking
I'm your lover. I'm
choice?
your partner. You're supposed to come to me and talk to
Joe,
me about
I've
it.
been talking to you about mad things. I've been asking for solutions to shit. You're not giving me none, so I created one.
That's no solution. Not in my book. That's no
You knew
solution.
who the fuck I was when you met me.
Before,
Before,
we met,
before,
yeah, I
and
knew
I
that.
thought that I would never have to go
man,
back
get
to
out of
anything
here.
like
I knew
this
that
again.
beforehand,
But
but not,
unfortunately,
no.
that's not the case
'Cause after
right
that,
now.
after that, everything's supposed to change.
Everything did change.
No. Obviously it
Everything.
hasn't.
No, it had to. I had
Obviously
to do
it
something.
hasn't. You stood out there showing your body. You stood out there doing stuff like this on camera.
You act like that's the only thing that I do. I have mad jobs, but they're not facilitating everything that needs to be done. So I got something extra. OnlyFans be breaking me off. What the
Man,
fuck?
come on, Keith, with that. It don't matter what they breaking you off. It's the disrespect that comes with it.
What
You couldn't even-
disrespect?
you couldn't come and talk to me about it.
Okay, well we're talking about it now.
Because I had
so,
to find out on the fly.
all right then. But now, okay.
No,
so
'cause
wait.
I had to find out on the fly.
So now you know.
Yeah, now I know.
Okay. And so? Whatever. I've been doing what I have to do, period. Like, that's bottom line. That's what it is.
Okie dokie. Now I'm just gonna say this right off bat. My brother Joe. If you got to go through all that, leave the hoe. That's all you got. That's what I say. I say leave her. If somebody, especially somebody that you married to. Now, it's two different things that I'm looking at on that side. One is the fact that we're married. Two is the fact that you got an OnlyFans page and you're doing sexual shit, and I have no knowledge of it, and you saying it's just okay. It's just me in the video. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, but it's other niggas, women involved too. Whatever the fuck is paying for your OnlyFans, they are enjoying my woman, and I ain't signed up for that. Like, would you and ladies, would you just sign up for a nigga that you knew was just everybody knew what the fuck your meat was like and shit, and he was just throwing that shit out there and you didn't know it? It'd be a different conversation if you knew it. You got something to stand on if she knew it. If you walked into this and you said, listen, I'm thinking about doing an OnlyFans page, and whether or not you agree with it or not, I'm still going to do it. That's a different conversation than being married and then I'm finding out. Then it's like, how did you find out? Did you find out from a friend telling you? Did you find out? How did you find out? So, like, yeah, I that would be it for me. I wouldn't even there wouldn't even be a conversation about her quitting or nothing. I'd be like, continue to do what you're doing, baby girl. But this ain't gonna work between me and you. But I want to know what y'all think about that. Come on, talk to me, E.
If I need to do a OnlyFans page, I can't be married or have a boyfriend. So if you're married or have a boyfriend and your husband is not in the OnlyFans page, you need to delete it and don't be doing it. Even if you're trying to get an extra revenue of cash flow, you need to make sure that you tell your husband before you get into it. Because I don't like to share. And I only like for my man to take off his shirt in front of other folks. So that should tell you a whole lot of stuff. So yeah. I'm a little even. I don't care how good my man body look. You put your damn shirt back on. That's all mine. You can't be having these women lusting after you.
And from his this and from what he was saying, it was like she's not just in the videos just taking pictures. Like this motherfucker might,
She might be working her own self. Hello.
yeah, she like, some niggas
How
is watching
if
you
you
come
yeah,
and shit, and like
yeah, you know,
niggas is seeing all this shit, and I don't know nothing about it, and you coming and laying in the bed with me.
yeah, and don't get it started if it's teammates. You know, you say his teammates be talking. Oh yeah, you go to the locker room and your teammates talking. Like, man, yeah, I seen this chick, and it was your woman, your wife. Your teammates can done seen what you got. Oh no, that's
Oh,
disrespect.
okay, talk to me, Shantae.
Very disrespectful.
So many things
Mhm,
wrong on both sides. So
mhm.
many things wrong on both sides. Number one, she should have told him before she did it. Come on, honey, that is your husband. Be respectful. Y'all having money problems, which it sounds like that's what she was alluding to. Then you need to talk to him and have clear communication. Okay? Don't kind of brush off his feelings now. At this point, he does have a right to be upset about him just finding out. You should have told him. Now,
And you letting everybody know why he finding out on social media.
I'm getting to that. Next thing, and she says, "Well, now you know." Well, yeah, except y'all on World Star, and he finding out. That's a problem. Now, she said, "You knew who I was when you met me,
Yeah, yeah,
Joe, Joe, baby.
yeah.
Okay, don't act naive, sweetheart. Whatever she was doing, and however she was doing it, you knew who she was when you met her. Okay." If you know how she get down, if she got that hustle type, I'm gonna do whatever I have to do to take care of whatever, blase, please, this, that, and the third, and you know how she get down. Were you paying attention? Now, if he's saying, come talk to me, both of y'all should know if y'all have money problems. She also alluded to the fact that she had multiple other businesses. That somewhere in the equation, the math ain't math. And Joe, was you paying attention? Was it a situation? These are just questions. Was it a situation where you was trying to be the man, be the lead, but it really wasn't working? And she's like, "Well, I'm gonna have we about to run into some trouble. I'm gonna have to figure out some shit." And now here we go. Again, I'm not excusing her not telling him. I'm not. And for me, I don't even care that she did the OnlyFans. She could have been doing anything. The fact that you're doing something behind your spouse's back is a communication issue. Period. Okay, if she is not new to that world, if she was a porn star, if she was a stripper, if she was doing all whatever, then sometimes we go back to our roots. We go back to what we know. Same as a drug addict. Sometimes you go back to what you know, right?
They relapse.
There is a lack of communication on both sides. There is a lack of accountability on both sides, is from what I see here. And the fact, again, like Nada pointed out, the fact that y'all are discussing this on fucking World Star as opposed to a marriage counselor's office, because that's where y'all need to be. If y'all plan on staying together, I don't know how long they've been married, but if y'all plan on staying together, they look like a real pretty nice house. If y'all trying to keep y'all shit, y'all need to be in counseling and then go to your financial advisor and figure this out. But somebody ain't talking, and that is the main problem.
Okay. I just believe this. I believe that this is the story of a nigga that was popping at one point, and what we used to call them back in the day was groupies. He married a groupie. He married somebody that was there as long as the bag was there, as long as shit was good. But when it wasn't so good, she was like, "I'm gonna do my own thing." Because
Like
my
she was
question is,
always doing.
because my question is, was he seeing any of that money that you was making on OnlyFans? If y'all together were going through a financial struggle, was he seeing some of that money, or was this money that you was putting to the side? Because she also said she had other businesses. So I don't know. That's a little deep. Now this next one,
And hold on, I'm gonna say this real quick, and I'm gonna shut up. Another thing, and we've seen this story before, especially with athletes, folk get into a certain tax bracket, but their mentality didn't upgrade to that tax bracket.
Facts.
And so they can't handle it. Now Nada said Nada know more than I do because I don't even know this man. She said he was a first round draft pick and he squandered all his money. So you talking about potentially somebody who doesn't understand financial responsibility. So if she did decide that she needed to go back to hustling, maybe he didn't see that money because she saw what he did with what the fuck he had before.
Yeah, but the way it sounds to me, if she was into this type of shit before, this sounds to me like it was a money grab. I'm just thinking of just like, see, I'm thinking.
But if there ain't no money to grab, she just
No, I'm talking about when she got with him.
Oh, well, maybe.
When she got with him, it was a money grab. You understand what I'm saying? Now the money ain't there. She don't give a fuck.
Tell me an athlete that don't have trouble with somebody not being a money grab and trying to sift out, who's really for them genuinely versus who, you know what I'm saying? Like that's a hard thing to deal with.
I get it. I get it. All right, now this next one, I want to ask y'all a question because we all older, right? Do you have an issue with
Russ? You real old.
Okay, but y'all right there with me though.
No, we're not.
Quit lying, nigga. Quit bullshit. Y'all niggas is all right. Whatever. Do you have a problem with someone in your family coming through and being a little too sexy around your man? Like a family member.
You mean have I ever?
No, I'm just asking you. Would you have an issue if you started to notice that you had a family member and every time they came around your man, they was like they was about to go to the club or they looking a little extra fly around your man?
Do I have to have a man to answer this question?
No. Well, I'm just asking the question. You don't have to have one, but would you have an issue with this?
It get checked at the door, so I ain't got to worry about that. My family member already know. Don't fuck with me.
Yeah, see, I ain't never. Yeah, no, I don't think my family would do that though. I really don't.
All right, now check this out.
I know, Nada.
This is a auntie that is fed up with her niece coming to the crib and being around her man a little too much. Here we go. I'm sorry, I got it. My dumb ass, I got it muted. Here we go. Bam.
Because you're not gonna keep coming around me and my husband like dressed like this.
What do you look like? Man is a bitch. Your man got issues.
No, ma'am, niece.
And you old and
you listen in broad daylight. Get your house. You can't come back over here no more dressed like that. You need to be modest. You walk around looking like a why?
You should be thinking about your moral value.
You to the club or what?
Dealing with a man who want to
go on them. You tell your mom. I'm gonna call your mama. I'm gonna call my sister and tell her she need to raise you a little better.
You wish you
need to raise you a little better. I can look like a D Walker. You ain't gonna have no husband.
Baby, billionaires
gonna have
your man can't even afford
but you gonna be around my dad. That's what you ain't gonna be. So you just gonna walk down the street, honey. Walk down the street. Go on, baby.
He gonna be proud on your feet.
To you about the same thing. Why I keep talking to you about the same thing? Just go keep on down the road, honey, because that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
You talking all
right? Come on, tell me where you was going. Coming to my house and visit me like that.
Why is that your business?
Where you going coming to my house looking like that?
We both adults.
Where you brought at? Where you brought at? You proud? That's the problem. They hanging around to you. Yes, I'm talking to you. What you looking crazy like that for?
You got me walking the wrong way. My car over here.
You don't even know where you're at. Your car is down.
Because you so pressed about a man who want a younger girl. You should be.
You so pressed trying to get my man, but you can't get your own. You supposed to respect me.
I have 40 men.
I'm an auntie. You supposed to respect me.
And you my auntie. You should care about me. You should love me.
You
shouldn't be you shouldn't feel no type of way about how I dress. What I do. You should be thinking about your man and the younger man. You should be thinking about
it. Look like you trying to take
children with your family about it. You want to argue about a man
because I keep telling you
about a man to your family.
So no, don't be crying now. Don't be crying now. What you crying for? Yes, I can. I used to watch after you. And this is what you come in my house doing? This is what you come in my house doing?
Whatever.
Okay, now I'm gonna ask y'all that this one comment catch your attention. She said you need to be worrying about your man.
and why he likes younger girls. That's what I heard.
Yep.
So just to stop it, you need to worry about your man. What do I need to worry about my man for? What would make you even say that?
Cause
What
she
would make
calling her out on her shit.
you feel what I'm saying? What would make you say, well, you need to because and then she flipped it around and said, you need to be worried about your family. But no, you just said you need to be worried about my man, your man. That's so it's like a little something that I don't know damn near.
Mm-hmm.
How you know I need to take care of my man? What makes you say that I need to take care of my man? What made
Like have
that come
y'all
out
been
of her mouth?
talking? Have
You
y'all been having conversations?
you
Because that's inappropriate. And the fact that she okay, first of all, bless her heart. Ida, you know what I'm about to say. Nada, all the women that's here, y'all know what I'm about to say. You know how you have a young lady who's trying to appear, she's trying to kind of step into her womanhood, but she ain't quite there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Almost like we playing dress up.
Mm-hmm. And that dress that she was kept pulling down. I said, if she had
Because
to
that's
pull
what
that
this
damn dress
baby look like.
down,
That's what this baby looks. She don't even look comfortable in her own skin.
she
Now,
didn't.
the fact that you come over to and take the husband out of it. Take the husband out of it. I'm your aunt.
Mm-hmm.
mm-hmm.
To you, I'm an elder, right? Because I'm older than you. I'm an elder.
She said I damn near raised you.
Sweetheart, why are you coming in my house without a bra on?
Well, she could get away without a bra anyways. She ain't had too much up there, but go ahead.
She didn't, but it's for me, it's the principle of the thing. Like, okay, let's play out a scenario. Let's play it out. Let's say she dropped by to visit, but she was actually going somewhere else after she left the
Right.
auntie's house, right? Let's say she was
Right.
going to a party or whatever. Okay.
Right.
Then throw in a little shirt over your dress, right? Because that if you just going to visit, if I'm just going to chill for a minute before I'm going to do whatever I'm going to do, I personally wouldn't feel comfortable looking like that if we just chilling. But if you're going over there with a goal in mind, now that's a different story.
See, and this is the other thing about it. She said, why am I always coming over here and you dress like that? So that means when you get home, she's already at your crib.
No, she said, why are you always coming over here dressed like that?
Well, either way. Why? Because that you don't know if I'm there or not. Imagine that. Imagine the motherfucker coming to your crib and they overly done, and you ain't at the crib.
It sounds like some shit in the game to me.
What is the intentions of that? And then this is the thing that caught my attention. She said, "Motherfucker, you walking the wrong fucking way, so you fucked up out there too. You walking all the way down the street, don't even because I was looking at that shit. I said it's only one fucking truck down the street, and she's walking all past that motherfucker. And she said,
Well,
"Nigga,
she said her auntie had her so upset that
She
she
was
was
walking
walking
a
the
different.
wrong way.
She walked in the wrong direction. Yeah.
That's what she said.
I didn't walk in the wrong direction before, and then I didn't notice my car wasn't there before I got to the end of the street, and that was the last car on the block."
Well, they were going back and forth. If you notice, they were going. She kept looking back and going back and forth with her.
Yeah.
But she kept looking back. Then when she realized, she's like, "You got me going down the wrong side. Wrong side. My car's down the other way." She had her because she distracted her. It was, and she probably wasn't even that far from the house. If somebody had other cars already parked up and up on the thing, she probably was down a little further from normal because it's probably other people there. But that's neither here nor there.
Okay, I hear you. I hear you. I don't agree, but I hear you.
Nada says some women dress like that on purpose to see how far they can go.
Now
Yep.
wait a minute. Check this out though. Now watch this. Now this is the opposite.
Hey, Nikki.
My man coming home. Hey Nick, this my man coming home, and he's finding his father in the crib with his wife. Check this out.
And you got these little ass shorts on? What's wrong with y'all, man? What the hell y'all got going on? You got your legs wide open?
Oh.
Let's get this out. It's the third time this week I done got off work, pulled in my driveway, and my daddy in my goddamn house.
Third time in 1 week. Let's go.
But I telling me he gonna be in my goddamn house. I just don't understand this shit, man. As a father, man, knowing I got a girlfriend at home, why are you popping up in my house? Look at this shit. Check this out, man.
Now, did you hear the first thing that the dad said when he walked in the house?
Something about appreciate y'all.
He don't appreciate y'all. Just listen.
As a father, man, knowing I got a girlfriend at home.
Listen, real close.
Why are you popping up in my house? Look at this shit. Check this out, man. Let me see this shit. Just like I thought. Just like I thought.
It's all good though, you know.
Just like I thought. What we got going on here, huh?
Get the camera on my face.
What we got going on here, huh? What's y'all? Man, don't fucking junior me, man. Don't fucking junior me, man. It's your third time this week popping up in my motherfucking house without letting me know you gonna pop up. Huh? You fucking eat chicken? And you got these little ass shorts on? What's wrong with y'all, man? What the hell y'all got going on? You got your legs wide open? Drinking this, you know, I ain't fucking tripping. You think I'm stupid or something? What the fuck y'all got going on?
You're stupid. I'm in my house.
I don't give a damn what. Say, man, what's going on, huh?
What's going on? I'm frying chicken for my man. That's it. And why are you recording? Get the camera out.
Well, your man just got here. And I come home, think about this shit. I'm coming home to my motherfucking pops in the kitchen with my goddamn girl with these little ass shorts on, eating. I say, Junior.
You tripping, man.
How I'm tripping? Tell me how I'm tripping. Tell me how I'm tripping. You got these short ass.
I'm not doing anything. I'm frying chicken. You come home tripping like, what's the problem?
It ain't that serious.
And you
It ain't that
recording.
serious.
Hell no.
Did you tell me you was gonna be at my house?
I came from Miss George's house around the corner.
Did you let me know you was gonna be at my house? Huh? I come home, you sitting in the motherfucking kitchen talking to my girlfriend with these little ass shorts on, Tanisha.
Okay, I didn't know you didn't talk to him. I thought y'all talked. He stopped by, and that was it.
Say, man. This shit, dog. No, I'm tripping.
Nah, you tripping.
I'm tripping.
Yeah.
You drinking? You full of fucking liquor, full of fucking beer, Coronas, liquor right here.
You tripping, Junior.
Huh? How I'm tripping?
Junior, please.
Say, man, y'all fuck all that junior shit.
Go sit down.
Fuck all that shit. I can go sit down.
Go sit down.
Go sit down.
Yes.
You take the motherfucking shorts off.
I don't have to take
Say,
my shorts
you,
off.
ain't
come
nothing
on.
like that, man.
Nah, I don't give a damn. You gotta go.
Man, I ain't
You
doing
gotta
that.
go.
You don't have to go nowhere.
This
You
my
don't
house.
have to go nowhere.
You gotta respect my house. You gotta go. You gotta go, man. Get the fuck out of my house. Ain't no motherfucking junior, man. Ain't no motherfucking junior. Don't give a damn that's my goddamn daddy. Ain't no mother. Man, get out my house.
My mama left you this house.
Get out my house, man. Get out my house.
So technically it's not yours. You can't kick me out of ass place. Wrong too, Junior. You tripping.
Get out my house, man.
Think somebody look at your mother woman. I had a woman her mother age.
Get out my house, man.
You tripping, dog. Come on, man.
Get out my house, man.
Nah, we don't do that. Not tonight.
Get out my house, man.
Not tonight, Junior.
Get out my house, man.
Bro,
Mother-
it went too far. Y'all
Man, I don't give a damn.
Stop.
You got me fucking up my house and
Junior,
shit.
chill the out.
Hey, you can stop that shit. You can stop. I ain't your motherfucking son. I ain't no motherfucking junior. I ain't no motherfucking junior. You can kick that junior shit. You ain't my pops no more. You ain't my pops no more. You Derek to me, nigga. You Derek to me. Bag your motherfucking ass up.
Bro, don't touch
Put holes in my motherfucking wall and shit. Put up my house and shit.
You out of line, Junior.
Okay. You out of line. Talking about you got a motherfucking girlfriend, her age and shit. You supposed to be my motherfucking mama. You supposed to be my motherfucking mama. You supposed to be my motherfucking mama. God, I told your ass I want his ass. Stop coming to my house without telling me, and you didn't listen. I told you that shit. You bagged the fuck up. You get out my house. You bagged the fuck up. Get out my house. Get out my house.
I ain't going nowhere. You have to leave. I ain't going nowhere. Yeah.
Get out my mother house, man.
What you gonna do?
So you're not gonna get out my house?
No.
You're not. All right, watch back. Watch back. Watch back. Watch back. Watch back. Watch back.
Now, if I heard this correctly, right? Y'all let me know if I'm right or wrong. The pop said, your grandmama left you this house.
This is my mama house, yeah.
So it was left to him. It was left to the son, not the girlfriend, and not the father. Correct?
Correct.
It belongs to the son. And you got the girlfriend telling the father, you ain't got to go nowhere.
I got questions.
Okay, give me the question because I'm trying to listen. If y'all have not noticed, I'm really refraining and choosing particular words very wisely tonight, and I'm trying to stay there. But this young lady, she really got me feeling some type. She got me feeling some type of way because
she's out of line.
Yeah, you in my house. Like at the end of the day, this man coming home from work. I don't know if she's working or not. So that's neither here nor there. But this place that you are acting this way in, you don't own. Y'all dating and y'all fucking. That's the truth. That's a fact that can't be negotiated. But neither can the fact be negotiated that the house was left to him. And for the father to say, I ain't going nowhere. And that's why when the son first walked in the house, when he was saying stuff like, this nigga here, you feel what I'm saying? You feel
Ain't appreciated.
There is a reason.
Like he was talking about his son. And you know what I mean? And he
there
got off.
is a reason why the son even initially requested that his father not just show up.
Yeah.
Without asking him. There's something there that he does not trust his father. And that's why old girl needs to shut the fuck up and stay out of it. See, there's a history there. There is a reason why he said what he said. And that's all you need to know. And if I told you multiple times, don't just show up at my house without asking me, and you proceed to do it anyway, you being disrespectful. Just because that was your mama that left me the house, she didn't leave you the house, sir. This ain't your house. But there's a trust issue there. And the fact that she keeps chiming in, talking about he ain't got to go. If you don't get your freshly showered, tell me y'all didn't see that, freshly showered, freshly baby oiled up self on out the way and get back in that damn kitchen and finish that chicken, because you probably about to get kicked out too.
And the chicken that you talking about, like, listen. I was raised with it. We don't hear this no more. But daddy ate first, and daddy got the big piece of chicken. Those were two rules in the house. Not daddy's daddy. Nobody else eats before the nigga that lives here.
The man in the house, yeah.
Oh, this nigga felt way too comfortable in there. Pops was you're right. He was eating.
That's what he said. He's like, you raw, relaxed, legs over. You been drinking, like, dude, like, and I guess another thing too, And then I love y'all. I'm gonna have to go pick up baby girl. But another thing too is everybody know when they go home, the first thing you want to do is you want to kind of debrief. You want to chill, get yourself together. You take off your work clothes. Maybe you going to take your shower, or maybe you just do whatever you do to kind of come down from the day. You don't want to walk in necessarily to company. I know that, okay, you're my dad, but you're technically company in my house.
Facts.
Maybe I don't feel like entertaining when I first get home from work. Maybe I want to go take a bath. Hell, listen, if that's my woman, maybe I've been thinking about her all day, and the first thing I want to do when I walk in the door is hit. But now here you are, fucking up the whole rotation.
That's exactly what he doing, G. And he didn't give a fuck about the rotation being fucked up. Come on, talk to me, Eda. I want to get one more clip in with you before you get up out of here. So
I'm with y'all because he really was like, yeah, and dad sitting up there with his legs all laid back with a beer in his hand, eating chicken. That nigga I would have jacked his ass up and put him out the door too. And I'll come in and you talking about I'm cooking for my man. Yeah, you might be cooking dinner for your man, but why is my daddy eating my chicken?
Man, listen.
Can't hear you, Russell.
Nada's so stupid. I'm not dealing with you today, Nada.
Man, listen.
Oh, did y'all lose me? I'm sorry.
No, we hear you.
No, I can't hear you.
Oh, right. I didn't hear nothing y'all was saying.
Yeah, that's.
It went out again.
All right, let me get this in for you right quick, Shantae, before you get up out of here. All right.
I can't hear you now, babe.
You can't hear me?
No, I can hear you. I can't hear Eda. She asking.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you now.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah,
you gotta mute something because you're coming through twice, baby. You coming through twice. You gotta mute something out.
Okay, man, want to work when I'm trying to talk to the phone.
All right. So I'm about to play this last clip because Shantae got to get up out of here. Y'all, okay, this is a mother in the car with her son. I want y'all to listen to the conversation and tell me what y'all think about it afterwards.
He posted with that gun. That's not his gun. It's my gun. Darius barely can read. He barely can write. His grades in school is failing. And then put the picture on your phone. Put the camera to your face. And tell them how to disgrace you out of yourself. You're going to end up in prison. Go ahead. See, who gun was it? So in my gun, you trying to get on there and be big and bad for people, right? So that's what you're doing, right? No. So what were you doing then, Darius?
I was just taking pictures with the gun.
Taking pictures, why?
I don't know.
You're trying to carry your ass to jail, right? Evidently you want to go to jail. I don't care who watching it. Excuse my language. So you want to go to jail and suck dick and bend over and give ass away then? Ain't that what you want to do? No. You don't.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Did she say again?
No, she said you're gonna go fuck around and get your ass, get fucked around, and get, you're gonna get touched if you get up in there. Okay. This is the thing.
Hello.
Who was that?
Hello? It's me.
Hold on 1 second. Mute your line for a second. So,
all right,
it's like this. So, if I get it. Like, I think maybe her technique was wrong, but at this stage with these particular young people nowadays, because I see them every day, it's a whole different breed of what we were raised as and what we were used to. What is normal to them now is a whole different level of unnormalcy to us. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
And I wonder if, because my mama said shit like that to me, but in a different term. My mama didn't have a problem telling me, like, nigga, don't make me call this Audi home. Niggas get fucked up in there.
True. That's true. And we had scared straight, right? You take the kids to prison and and they do all that. I think a couple of things.
And I want to add this, and the frustration of just finding out that it just happened,
And parenting. So first of all, if you're a parent, or if you have ever, I don't care if you're a parent, auntie, uncle, you done raised a kid, you done, been a part of raising a kid, trying to cultivate another human being from scratch, because that's what we all do. When you are a parent, you are cultivating a whole entire independent thinking human being from scratch. That shit is hard as fuck. It is exhausting. It is frustrating. It is scary. And yes, at sometimes it is completely infuriating. That mother is pissed. She's mad. I would suspect, just based off of the general premise of us being Black folk in this society, especially with our Black males, she's probably tried everything she could to keep him on the straight and narrow. She's, tried talking to him and loving on him, and tried to kind of steer him away from the various dangerous elements. And we hear it all the time. People say, I tried to keep him away from that bad element, and they went that way anyway, and all whatever. It's hard. I'm also going to always ask this question anytime I see a Black mother and a Black boy child: where's the father? Because understand something. The same way it took the both of us to create this human being from scratch, it's going to take the both of us to raise him with some sense. So, where the fuck is he? And if daddy is not, let's say daddy isn't alive, where's uncle? Where's cousin? Where's another positive male influence? I'm always going to ask that question. I think part of the reason why some of these parents put this stuff on social media, even though I fully do not agree with it, I don't. But I think part of the reason why maybe they do is because that's how their kids respond, right? It's almost like nothing happens if it don't happen on social media. So since you don't think it's real, if it don't happen on social media, then I'm going to put all your shit out here on social media. Now you embarrassed as fuck. Again, I personally don't agree with it, but I think that may be some of the logic behind it.
You know what I just thought about? Because I just thought about, because my mama used to say to me all the time, "Don't make me come up to that school and fuck you up in front of everybody."
In front of everybody, you used to keep that shit at the house.
Now,
right?
to a certain degree, you'd be like, "Man, fucking me up in front of everybody is sort of fucked up." But if you think about the logic of a parent saying that, it's a little bit different. Like, don't make me come up there, because if I got to come up there, I'm going. It's like a pre-warning. I'm going to fuck you up in front of everybody. If I not on some bullshit.
So it's heartbreaking to see. It is heartbreaking to see. I can hear her frustration. I hear how angry she is. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. And for those of you who have teenagers especially, I need y'all to pay attention to something. If you notice, and I know he didn't want to say a lot, but if you notice the tone of his voice and his responses, I noticed this about a lot of our young people. There is something in your voice called an affect. And it's basically how much your voice raises and lowers based off of how you're expressing yourself, right? So if I'm surprised, I go, "Oh my God," right? That's my affect, right? If I'm upset, I might sound a little flatter in my affect. Oh my God, right? I noticed that so many of our young people, when they express themselves, they have the flattest affect. There is no expression. There's nothing in their voice or talk unless they happen to say, because anger is easy to express. But anything outside of anger, if you try to talk to them, they pretty much sound like this. I'm gonna tell y'all something. You better watch these babies. Mentally, they are struggling. Your child should not sound like that all the time. Something is up. And what I need my parents to understand and recognize and deal with is that you should have been paying attention and tuning into that before he decided to get your gun and take a fucking picture. He is going through something. We have got to pay attention to these kids. Everything can't be brushed off to puberty. Everything can't be brushed off to, oh, that's just a teenager. No, sometimes their mind is really fucked up and they don't know how to deal with it. You better watch these babies.
And in the constant influx of telling them, "Oh, you bad, you ain't shit." That only that only creates more of an effect of what you have to deal with.
We have to be more in tune parents. And see, with black folk, the minute you start talking about, things like gentle parenting or in tune parenting, all of a sudden we equate that to being weak. I didn't say for your kids to run all over you, but what did I say at the beginning of my statement? You are cultivating a human being, and a human being has thoughts, feelings, and emotions. You can't expect them not to have thoughts, feelings, and emotions when you express the very same. You have to let them do that, and you have to be in tune with what they're expressing.
What do you got to say about that, Ida?
I totally agree with Tay, because a lot of things with the kids nowadays, they are dealing with a lot of social anxiety and peer pressure and bullying and stuff like that. And it's a lot of things, especially with the pandemic, when you got children that are social butterflies, and the pandemic caused a lot of children to have to become introverts. They became introverts. They were extroverts, and they couldn't go out and express themselves. And now it's like afraid. It's like you have a lot more psychological issues now with children, and we've had so many cases now where most children are on psycho drugs and anything else more now than ever. It's like it tripled when the pandemic hit, because we as human beings have to have communication with other people. Granted, you have people that are introverts, they still have to have human contact. We have to have at least 3 types of human contact within a 24-hour period. If you notice, most people that are not human contact are in the slightly depressed state. And most folks don't realize that you are, as a human, need hugs. You just don't realize. A lot of people don't realize how much that children and even some of our grown adult children, children that are 40, 50, 60 years old, that realize it after the fact. And I'm gonna use this example. I actually gave one of the ladies that was in the store a hug, because I've known her for years, and she sat there and she looked at me. She said, "You know what? You give the best hug." She said, "I needed that," and I'm looking like, okay. And I was having one of the worst days. She's like, "I needed that," and just her telling me that brightened me up. But you don't realize who you need to give a hug to. You don't realize, with our kids, especially, just sit down and talk to them for 5 minutes. You'll learn a whole lot about them in that 5 minutes than you've ever known in their whole lifetime. And especially with these teachers and the school shootings. That's why you have so many school shootings, so many things. Russ, because you work in a school system, so you see things firsthand of how things are and how quickly children go in quickly, and children snap and have tempers. And people don't realize that you have to be careful with the words that you come out of your mouth with, because you can set off a student to either
Even the temperament,
retaliate.
even the temperament of the
Teachers
students, even the temperament of the other students, like, like some students you have to worry about,
setting off
two
another
bad
day.
elements coming in
Ooh,
contact with each other, right? But
bruh.
then we have the element of the what would be considered the cool kid fucking with the kid that ain't
Yeah.
cool, and it's a
Mhm.
group of them now,
The
and
popular crowd and not so
and j-
popular crowd, the
I
in and
told
the
y'all, I
out.
think about a week or two ago, it was like 13 kids jumped on one dude so quick and robbed him, and I was like, like 13, like how many? You know what I mean? Like, and if it wasn't for cameras within the school system, they would not have been able to identify how many kids it was, because dude wasn't gonna say nothing, because he was, I don't, that's a whole nother conversation. I believe he
Mhm.
was just terrified, and then another part of me is like, I believe he's so used to that type of
Yeah,
treatment that
right.
he don't give a fuck. Now this next clip, I'm gonna play this clip, and we're gonna talk through this clip because it doesn't have any audio to it. So
Okay.
as you see, we got the man right
Well,
to the left that just walked out. These are two neighbors. They on the
okay.
same floor. They live on the same floor.
Mhm.
Something is obviously kicked off where one male,
He's outside. He ready to whoop his ass.
he mad about something. He is heated, right?
Tell him put his shoes on. Come on, nigga.
Now, do you see the dude right here in the? He's not going any fucking where, and he just keeps fucking with his coat.
It look
Now,
like he got a gun. I wouldn't be surprised.
now watch what keeps happening. This nigga wants all the smoke because he ain't went nowhere. He ain't even moved, right?
Mhm.
So now, some young lady comes out. She
Mhm.
looks like she's telling him, she's having words with him.
Mhm.
Now, this is when the sun comes out.
Uh-huh. Like they're distracting him.
No, no, just keep your eyes open. Now look at the door. Now
Mhm.
look at Pops come out. Now he's going the fuck off. Dude don't give a fuck. Now he got something in his hand, some scissors. He got some scissors in his hand.
Right.
So she's grabbing him.
Right.
He's like, fuck that. He's sort of being argumentative with her. Now
Uh-huh.
watch this. Unfucking believable.
But he shot the son.
But this is the thing. He starts shooting the son once the son start approaching him. Like, let's back it up. Let's back it up. When she grabs him,
He
now
should have just
this,
walked away.
now
He should have walked away.
that's when he got it up. Now, foul. Now the son just started running that way.
The son like he was trying to hide and get out the way.
Yeah,
Cause he hit him.
but in retrospect, if you think about it, if you
And he walked
shooting
up
it,
on him and shot him
if
point
you
blank.
think you might be thinking that he's coming out this. Now watch this nigga, man.
He went down the damn elevator.
This is a prime example of every day. Like some shit you just gotta let go. Because I'm pretty sure that this young man and his son, he did not expect to die that day. He did not expect all of that to go down. So, my words are
But you
just
see, if you go back and look, Russ, she closed him out the door.
what you mean?
Look at the door. He was trying to get in the door, it looks like.
Yeah, shit, the motherfucker was shooting.
I understand that, but he was trying to get in the door. He was at the door and it's like she closed it on him.
Look, a motherfucker was
I understand that,
at
but
that point. Listen, that's what I'm saying. When the shooting go down and you go in the crib, you're not standing at the door to see who's fucking knocking at the door.
no, and I'm saying he looked like she closed the door on him as he was trying to get in.
Yeah, man, that don't even matter because niggas was already dead by then.
I mean, no, he wasn't. When old boy walked up on him that last shot, and that was a kill shot. When dad was at the door, he walked up on him and fired one more shot. That was his
Yeah, he was making sure he knocked out everybody, but by then the damage was done. Like he was already it was what I'm saying is in a moment like that, the damage was done the second he came out that door with the scissors. Cause dude didn't give a
I
fuck.
understand.
Dude didn't give a fuck before then. You feel what I'm saying? That nigga was standing there ready for smoke. That nigga had probably been to the joint before. You feel what I'm saying? He probably got that type of mentality. This nigga stood there, waited for this nigga to go in the crib, come back out the crib. And then when the nigga pulled the that's what the nigga really fucked up though. He pulled like scissors are a fucking weapon.
Right.
You can stab niggas and kill a nigga with some scissors.
Right.
So to go grab the scissors, and that's when the woman walked up and grabbed his hand and pulled his hand back because
But
she
he
was
kept
like,
pulling them and pulling them. Right. I know.
she like, nigga, what is you doing? Man.
Right. And that's the thing. When you got somebody like that, my thing of it is granted, yeah, you're trying to de-escalate the situation, but it was like she's distracting him. Don't now just go with me. Granted, yeah, he had scissors. The other guy had a gun, but she kept pulling him. That was what it was distracting him. That he pretty much could have actually protected. Like I say, if he had seen that gun come out sooner, he could have actually almost protected his son to get his son in the house Also, I'm just saying that, not saying that it could happen, but that could have, if she hadn't been, it's almost like she was out for herself, even though granted, yeah, when you got shots fired, you got the, I go in mother mode. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but listen,
That's
she
just,
went into protection mode when she first tried. Listen, she tried
I
to stop
got
him
it.
from doing. He was already doing some shit that was life threatening anyway to everybody that was out there. His son,
Right.
the son was out there. So now you got a nigga pulling a knife, getting ready to go at a nigga, and you got it at his fucking neck.
Cause me,
You got it at his
right,
fucking neck.
me being who I am, I would have been like, okay, you want to do this? I'm trying to protect you. My next thing is get my son. And yes, granted, my son is
It
trying to be with
happened
his
too
dad.
quick though.
Get
That
my next,
happened too
I
quick
know,
though.
but
That
the daddy was
happened
just,
too quick though.
she pulled on him 3
That
times.
happened.
That, but
She should
yeah,
have known the first time, like when they was arguing the first time, and he just sort of like over
she
there
should
and
have get her
hollered.
black ass
I'm
back
like,
now.
man, shit, man, and I hate to say it, some people just gotta learn by other people's mistakes and quit thinking that being hard is always the fucking thing to do, and running your mouth is always the thing to do. Now,
Yeah.
my man Charleston White, I know y'all don't like him, but I want y'all to hear what he had to say. Yeah, just check it out.
And then
rapping don't pay. Most nigga gotta pay to rap. If a nigga come in town, they got to pay to come perform in front of another nigga. More nigga, it don't pay. So it's just like, how much just like selling drugs now? Nigga, everybody know at this point selling drugs is a dead end street. Nigga, you ain't fit to get what you can get and get out and walk away rich. That was the biggest lie told to us. At this point in rap, nigga, we know for a fact, nigga, you niggas ain't going nowhere with your rapping. You ain't going nowhere. You ain't making no money. So why not utilize that energy to just create content? Nigga, look like the content creators make way more than rappers. Look like the streamers, look like the gamers make way more than the rap nigga. Just showing the wads of money. Shit, nigga, who wants to be a rapper? Who? Other than a young, dumb, stupid kid that's angry, and these lyrics is a form of self-expression. Other than that, nigga, you not getting mama out the hood with that shit. Go make a beat. You might make a beat and get out the hood faster. But rapping, you will not rap your way out the hood, nigga.
Yeah, your advice is worse than mine. What the fuck?
I don't know if y'all agree or not with with Charleston White as a person and most of his content. How Charleston White originally got on was him, going at a bunch of niggas and all that other shit. Charleston is somewhat switched this shit up because he's doing the comedy shit now. He's like the new Cat Williams. So, but if you listen to that and you think about it, there is so much truth in that. When we came up, I was watching a interview with Eric Sermon, and he just went down all of the list of people that was in the game. He talked about how he had to learn certain things. You know what I mean? And he talked about he doesn't understand how if you make music nowadays, how you didn't make money, because back then they didn't know nothing. He was like, but now these motherfuckers should know. He was like, but what we see is the bullshit that they want to push to us, and after they do it, they move right on to the next one. So if you think about it, in actuality, the artists that you see popping today, it might be one or two that within 5 years you hear something about them in 5 years. But most of these artists that we hear about today in 2023, we will not be talking about in 2024, 2025, 2026. It's just the truth. It's not like what we grew up on. The Temptations. I was a kid when the Temptations came. When was not when they came out, but when they was an adult group and going through changes and being like they was grown and shit by then. My mother grew up on them, but they were still making music. They were still making hits. that shit was still going. Certain artists from that genre that are still touring today. You can go see a Gladys Knight today. You can go see a
Yep.
Patti LaBelle today. Guess what? You can go see a Johnny Gill today. They're selling out. You can so New Edition. Bobby Brown, they can't even sing no more. But you can go, that whole little clique. They got at least 4 concerts right there. They got Bobby Brown, New Edition, they got BBD and Johnny Gill. That's 4 different fucking separate acts out of
And
that
Ralph
shit. And they can
Tasman.
all go and make separate money doing whatever the fuck they
Don't
did
forget Ralph.
individually. You understand what I'm saying? If you think about
Yeah.
today's artists, you think about the song that they do, like right now. Who was popping last year this time? You can't even really think about it because it was just like a flash in the pan. And then again, if you notice, it's like music, I believe, has like, certain emotions. That's the word I'm gonna use to it. Do you notice that all of the songs have the same emotion, the same vibe, the same melody, the same, even the rap shit has a melody to it now. It's almost like a chime, a chant, and it all sounds the same. When I was coming up, and this was Eric Sermon said, everybody sounded different to the point that you had to be on your shit to come out and be on, just to get out there because you had to be different. You had to have a different sound. He talked about how he produced on one particular workstation, and when he would go to the studio, and he said he worked on that same workstation from like 1991 to like 2002 or 2008. Now, if you think about all of the music that he made, he said he would go to different studios and say, they would like, yo, you still working on this shit? He was like, yo, this is what I learned. These motherfuckers ain't learning shit now. They ain't even learning nothing to make it their own. Man, I don't know. What you think about that, E?
You got a lot of musicians don't make their music off of their records. It's more of their touring, and that's what a lot of people do. And that's why you see a lot of old heads coming back out that you ain't seen in a while. When was the last time you seen LL Cool J tour? He back on tour.
Hey, LL still be doing shit.
LL, he's still, but they still relevant. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I'm saying it because they're still relevant. And you got LL Cool J that's still relevant. Drew Hill is on tour this week because they'll be here in North Carolina on Friday, which is funny. You got, like you say, hell, Dougie Fresh been touring for so damn long. He been in the business for over almost damn near 50 years, and he's still relevant.
Yeah,
Dougie Fresh,
beatboxing his ass off.
every freaking homecoming. I'm gonna miss him again. I'm gonna miss him this year. But last year, he always here for Central Homecoming. And this year I'm gonna miss him. But like I say, these are people that are ageless. Granted, Flavor Flav is still a fool, but guess what? He's still relevant. He might be relevant for some other stuff, but if you play his music, he gonna be relevant. You got even people that have been gone on and dead and gone. Tupac, Biggie, their music is still relevant. People still sampling off these songs. Like you say, these old heads, the Temptations, all these people are still yet relevant. Oh, hell, the OJ's been touring for what, 40 damn plus years? And yet, what are they? Still relevant.
Man, this next clip, this just like shocked the shit out of me. And I can't even set it up, but I want y'all to know that this is a monumental spot in New York. Okay. But I want y'all to listen to the history of this spot. It is pretty It's pretty crazy.
Here at 222 Brooklyn Avenue in Crown Heights is a residence that came to be known as the House of Evil. This was the headquarters of a man named DeVernon LeGrand, who ran a phony church by the name of St. John's Pentecostal Church of Our Lord. LeGrand was a grifter with a huge rap sheet who would make bold promises to young, impressionable women on the streets of Brooklyn, only to then put them to work panhandling under the threat of violence in what was called the Holy Nun Scam. The grift was successful for LeGrand, reportedly clearing hundreds of thousands of dollars a year in the 1960s. At 222, LeGrand would rule with an iron fist. Neighbors would consistently report screaming coming from the house. Witnesses alleged that women that entered would never come out. Multiple women who did escape came forward saying they were assaulted and kidnapped, but nothing would happen. In 1965, there was finally a raid on the house, and police found 11 women, 7 of whom were pregnant, and 47 children, most of whom bore a resemblance to LeGrand. There were multiple women who literally were never seen from again after being at 222, including Ernestine Timmons, whose own father came to the residence and blasted LeGrand multiple times only for him to live. LeGrand would beat cases consistently by threatening witnesses and bribery. However, on March 12, 1976, LeGrand was indicted for unaliving 4 people who entered 222 and was convicted, dying in jail in 2006 at the age of 82. In May of 2023, 222 caught fire and the majority of the inside was cooked. But the weird thing is that members of the LeGrand family were still living there and were still running the same type of charity scam as all those years prior. Probably good that the House of Evil is now a shell of what it once was.
What kind of shit is that, G? What kind of
The
shit?
House of Terror.
Like, wait a minute, man. They said he had over 220. What was that number? Let me look this shit up.
You gotta take it back.
220. I'm about to look it up right now. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. What clip was it? I can't imagine having that many fucking kids.
And they all resembled you.
They said they all that was the fucked up part. Like, I was like, God damn. And then he had them like slaves. So this nigga had like a compound, basically, in the fucking 50s. What the fuck? Okay. Oh my God.
I don't know, G. That's crazy.
Okay.
47 children, Charlotte said.
47 fucking children. And he slept with over, I think it was like he said, he slept with over 200 some women. Like, what the fuck? 47 fucking kids.
And he unalive. He unalive
He
for
unalived. Unalive. What? Yeah, that was a good way of breaking that
you know,
down.
they can't say, you know, those are certain words you cannot use. That's
He murked.
What you call it? No, you can't use those, especially not on TikTok. You got to say unalive.
I said murked. I said murked.
I'm saying.
Yeah, well.
You gotta be careful what you say now, because you can't even say the word fruity without getting.
I get it, but he unalived 4 people. What was this nigga preaching about on Sunday? That's what I want to know. I would have loved to hear just one fucking sermon. What was this nigga talking about? What the fuck? I heard the stories that you got to be born again. I heard that. But what was this nigga saying? That he had these motherfuckers, and then he said after he got him, he made him panhandle.
Mm-hmm.
That's a new.
That's even after he died,
that's a new definition of putting a woman on the street.
And this is what you call Stockholm syndrome, because even after he died, they were still doing what he did after he died.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, because he got the brothers. If you was a member of that church and you was cool with him, you had to be knocking everything too. You had to know what you had to know. This nigga got 47 kids in the church. Ain't no one woman he had in that church and popped out that many kids. Oh Lord. Okay. I want y'all to watch this, man. And I want y'all to tell me who y'all think is right and who y'all think is wrong. This is the conversation between a black male and a black male.
I couldn't buy coffee. Okay. Yeah, nigga. Get off the property. Nah, I ain't getting off no property. You get off the property. I don't have to. Yeah, yes you do. It's the same way you telling me. Okay. Bro, you got me fucked up. Get out my face, bro. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Nigga, I just bought a coffee. Okay. I ain't loading. You hanging out, bro. Yeah, so what? What, you trying to abuse your authority? No, this ain't abuse. Yeah, that's it. It's not abuse. Man, come on, bro. Leave me alone, bro. Go back to getting it, bro. Find somebody doing something, bro. You ain't got nothing to do. I'm gonna stay right here, bro. Yeah, this is my business. Go ahead and kick it. You want some coffee? Business, bro. Yeah, here you go. Drink some of this. I don't want to drink off of you, bro. I don't know where your mouth been at. Yeah, I don't know where your shit been at. Why you bothering me, bro? Been where yours been at. Why is you bothering me? I'm hanging out. Yeah, like okay, cool. We kick it. Park your car right. Get that shit out the road. I ain't got to, bro. Yeah, you do. Get that shit out the road, bro. Just because you police, that don't mean you can do what the fuck you want to do. Fuck, nigga, we pay your bills. I work for a living. We pay your shit. So go ahead and get in your car and make your check and go hide in the cut. I'm making my check standing right here. Standing right here. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make your job easy. I'm gonna leave. There you go. Bitch ass nigga. Well, see niggas like you, y'all get fucked up. Cause you wanna motherfucking show out for the white man. What here? You a bitch ass nigga. Ain't nothing out here. Cause you got a uniform on, bro. You take that shit on and come out here and live with us, we'll fuck you up. Live out here, but I'll take it off and you won't do nothing about it, bro. Come on, let's go in the cut. Take it off. Why we gotta go in the cut? Let's do it right here. Your boy got the camera on. All right, well, take it off. So he can put it on Facebook. Yeah, take it off then. It is what it is, bro. Yeah, I know it is what it is.
Can't hear you, Russell.
Okay, Ida. What you think about this black on black crime right there?
Don't get on my dang on nerve. That's what that is.
But who getting on your nerves? Because let's think about it. My man did say, yo, get on
the first thing that came out of his mouth was, you need to get off the property.
Right.
Because there's no loitering allowed.
Now, what was his response?
You can't say
what was my
I'm not, he said, you get off the property. He said, I'm not loitering. I just bought a cup of coffee. So if you just patronize the facility or the store, that's not considered loitering.
That's my point.
And loitering also is where it would almost could be where you can't. I have my right if I just bought something, because gives you the right to say, I'm not gonna be like, oh, this coffee's so good, I'm not gonna go back in and get me a donut or some more coffee. You just assume because I'm not dressed to the T. I really don't know how this brother was looking, but he assumed by the way he was looking, and assumed that because he probably didn't want dress, he could probably have like me. If I'm running to the store to get something, and I'd be like, you know what, I'm just running down here to get such. I might have on some raggedy pants or something that I ain't gonna look, that I might look a little bummy. But you can't judge a book by its cover. If you keyword what he said when he came back and he said, I work because I pay your job, your salary. I pay taxes to pay your salary. I go to work every day. But the thing about it that I had the issue with, it wasn't the man that the customer, it was the police officer, the black officer. No offense to him, but he wants to kind of buff up and show his power because he has on a uniform.
That's what
and that's the thing that I have, and I can say this from being raised in law enforcement and with law enforcement, I have a different respect for law enforcement. And everybody's like, well, you feel this way? Yeah, I could talk about law enforcement and how they are corrupt and how they did some of my family members dirty and how they tried to set some of them up and everything like that. Because oh boy, the good old boy, they took up for them. But when it came to the beautiful melanated brothers that served and protect at all costs, that would take, if they saw a mother walking with her child down the street and she missed the city bus, they would pick her and her child up and groceries. She had groceries when they didn't have a car, and take them cautiously down the road so they wouldn't get hurt if they know they're in a bad neighborhood and all of that. But like you say, what does it say? To serve and protect. But they were protecting them at all costs because you don't know what's around the next corner for this young lady and her child. but they reprimanded them for this. But you're supposed to be a pillar of the community, to preserve and protect in the community. But yes, still you get reprimanded for helping out the community.
Yeah.
You really don't want to help out the community. You trying to demonize and desensitize the community.
And that's what because when he got to talking about, you know,
Hey,
I
Queen.
wouldn't live here. I wouldn't live okay. Listen, I understand not wanting to live in certain areas because there's certain
Bro,
areas that I grew up in that I would not want to live there ever again.
in certain areas that I grew up
You
around
feel what I'm
that I
saying?
don't even want to go back.
But I would, but to come from that, to hear somebody say that,
Mhm.
I think about the days when I was there and I wanted to be up out of there. You
And then
feel what I'm
somebody that's your
saying?
own, and somebody that's your own color.
I wanted to have better for myself. I wanted to live better. I wanted to do better. But situation wasn't there yet. You know, I wasn't able to live and relax on my beautiful
He's so
sexy
southern.
couches.
But even now, even if you go into these other neighborhoods, you still got to be careful because things change, people travel.
Yeah.
And I mean, just around the corner, we had somebody that was going down there. It's like, we ain't never had no issues in this area. Like, what in the world? And it's like, it's migrating. People are migrating from other areas that causes issues.
Man, Ada Boo, on this show,
Yeah.
we run a lot of clips where niggas sort of get caught up, right? And usually when they get caught up, we sort of see them sort of panic and just sort of be like, "Oh, it wasn't me. That's not what it was," right?
Mm-hmm.
Watch this nigga once he got caught up. I mean, this nigga here, when I tell you this nigga had no fucking chill to the situation, this nigga took cake when it comes down to not giving a fuck. Trust me. I'm
Hello?
about to, man, listen, y'all know I'm very clear on what I'm saying. You could tell us some shit because they just want to block motherfuckers' faces out. Niggas like, I don't even want to be seen on this episode or whatever fuck y'all doing because this shit is just that goddamn embarrassing. Let's go.
The whole thing.
So it's a fucking setup.
Yeah.
It is what it is, shit.
That's all you have to say?
Yeah, look, I don't give a fuck.
You're a fucking liar.
About time we finally fucking caught on. But you had to hire a whole
You
fucking
think she would really like you? You have nothing to offer.
Just shut the fuck up. No one's talking to you. I don't give a fuck. I really don't.
You have no shame? You have no shame for yourself?
Fuck no. For me, I'm chilling. I'm good.
You were just asking me for $20 yesterday. You're not
you gave
chilling.
and you gave it to me. Thank you.
Wow.
So that's on you.
Don't you think you should be a little more respectful?
Who the fuck are you?
Like, just be respectful to her.
I'm not fucking talking to you.
This nigga here. That's tough.
And my Cat Williams, this nigga here.
This nigga
This
here.
nigga here.
He didn't give a fuck.
Mm-mm.
He didn't give a fuck about the cameras being there. Girl, I'm glad you found out the way. It's like I'm sad you found out the way that you did. But nigga, I'm glad you found out because that's what the fuck you was dealing with. Now, this last clip. You ready, Eda?
Why you keep going out?
Are you ready for this?
Yeah, you keep going out.
I smacked the microphone. Maybe it peaked. Maybe the microphone peaked up. I don't know if y'all done seen this shit. I posted it on my page earlier this week.
Oh goodness.
This is the story.
Y'all pray for me.
Y'all pray for everybody in this one. This is the story of a young mother burying her son. And this is the way it went. When I tell y'all that all of the shit hit the fan in this one went way far and beyond anything I have ever. I've seen a lot of shit. I done seen, like actual fights. Now, this one no actual fights in this, but this chick went so far. I was like, okay, she done went so far that the pastor don't even know what to do with this motherfucker. And listen, she's a member of the church. I'm wondering what the pastor was thinking after this here expedition of love in his ceremony. This y'all just peep this here.
That's why your life been fucked up. Everybody sitting there, don't tell me to sit there for my son. I prostituted and sold drugs so my son could have everything he wanted.
Okay, we're gonna stop right there. We're gonna start right there.
Whoa.
Y'all heard what she said, man. Y'all
Time
heard
out.
what she said. I'm not even done. This video ain't even done.
I know she didn't say what. I know I ain't hear my sister say I prostituted just so I could pay.
Wait a minute. Just listen. We're gonna do that again. Listen.
That's why your life been fucked up. Everybody sitting there, don't tell me to sit there for my son. I prostituted and sold drugs so my son could have everything he wanted. Everything he wanted. It won't be no church today. You don't tell me to sit there. You ain't brought nothing for my son. I did that for him. I'm the only one who did it for my son. Miller. We want to have church? We want to have church. Tell the ones that I said come in. Shanice West is not coming in. And if the rest don't have a problem, tell them they ain't coming in either. Motherfuckers. We ain't gonna start. Heard what I said. What's wrong with y'all? Excuse me, Pastor Wood. But the day I get my day, and people look at me, they all judge me. You judge a person, don't stand in front of me, let me speak. They judge a person because I had to sell drugs, because I had to prostitute my body. But see, when you don't take care of the kids, this is what happens. Nigga, I thank you for helping me. You did a good job. Thank you. I will say thank you to you. Yes, I will. But I want to know where the rest of them was at. Where the rest of them was at. Where the rest of them was at. This is the day.
I want your family over on this
And they goddamn my name ain't helped pay for shit.
Look at the
I'm a
class.
more woman by choice than he was by force.
Father, in the
I said what
name
I
of
said.
Jesus, come down, Father, as you step into the midst, Father. We ask, oh God, that you calm this. In the name of the Lord Jesus, Satan, the Lord rebuke you from every hand and every assignment. Father, we ask you.
Mother has something she'd like to say for 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
I'm gonna miss my son. Start calling Washington. I'm gonna miss my son. Thank you, Jesus. What is the verse in the Bible when the devil flees? Thank you, Jesus. Amen. Y'all clap. Because y'all know who the devil start calling Washington. Everybody that knows who the devil start calling Washington, clap.
Miss Pat, do something there, the bishop will be.
She said, y'all clap.
No, but what did she say before that?
It would be nice if you could stay for the word.
Family, it would be nice if y'all stayed here.
You wasn't there, you don't need to be here. I appreciate all someone friends that was here. Let's still fill the church. And it's still gonna be a sermon. Because Pastor Woodard got a lot to say. It's strange. I was the only one that was there for my son.
We respect the church and we're going.
Only one that was there for my son. No. You had time to talk for my son? I got time to talk. I want to thank Kendra Riles for the $1,400 casket. After the services, I do got a horse and a carriage. There will be a walk. Everybody filling the church still. As you see, they was not needed. They was not needed. We did not need them. I didn't have them when I was 16 years old and didn't have them when Stockholm was 23 years old. They didn't show up with a gift or anything else. So I'm glad that you left. I don't know why you came from. And I don't know why you let them in here. Pastor Woodard is my pastor. Lattimore Funeral Home is the funeral home that, come on, fill the church so they can see that we didn't need that other family that was in here. Because actually, the DNA would tell him he wasn't the daddy anyway. Patrick Bellamy was the daddy. So now when we do the DNA test, because he think he gonna get something off of my son, Starquan Washington, you ain't getting that. And JD was a stepdaddy also. And all these flowers, what's that? All the flowers that's right here, I brought for my son. They ain't brought not one. So I'm glad they left.
Well, can we clap our hands and bless him?
And mama was wrong by how she kept my grandson away from that little boy. But he got another little baby over here, right here. Bentley. Thank you for giving me my other grandchild. Thank you.
Jesus said, you can lean on me.
Give her her necklace. No, you gotta get my necklace. I gave my necklace.
Jesus said, you can lean on me.
This fool.
I think we got my girl that just enjoyed the
This
line.
foolery.
Yeah, go ahead and talk about this motherfucker. Like, now, I would suppose that the people that left considered them to be the family of the boy, the father, on the father's side, right? And when she
Yeah, but what she
said,
said was, he said DNA gonna prove he ain't the daddy nowhere because it's somebody else. I hollered. I was like, oh
I
no,
said,
you
I'm
didn't.
fucking done. I'm fucking.
I was done. No, what got me was when she said, I don't give a fuck. Y'all can leave. Y'all, them bastards, they ain't need to be in no. She just was going in. I was like, somebody get the mic, please. But then, what got me, the final part with the grandbaby. The last part, what got me is the grandbaby when she said, "Yeah, I'm mad with you too, cause you tried to keep your mama, you tried to keep the grand, but that's all right. But he gave me another one over here. Thank you for having my other grandbaby." I was like, "Oh, that's fine." And then she put the other chick out. She was like, "I want my necklace for my nephew." She was like, "Get the fuck out." I'm done. I was through.
I see we got Quinny on the line. And if y'all wondering why I put this on, it's because after watching that, I feel like a Jedi warrior. I feel like the Force got to
Queen,
be
get
with
your
you
friend.
to fuck with that woman right there.
She crazy, yo.
Crazy ain't even the fucking word.
She sold her body and she sold drugs to make sure that her son didn't want for nothing, need for nothing. And I ain't knocking it. You had to do what you had to do to get what you. I said she is wretched, top tier wretched.
Queenie.
Yes, sir.
Do you feel sorry for the preacher? I felt sorry for him the most. I was like, for one, this your church. And then she said, y'all motherfuckers, don't worry about it because the pastor's about to bring a word, and then kept cussing. I said, what the
Well, it is the spirit of Peter. I understood. The red Jesus and he cussed.
Are you
But my
speaking? Are you on?
thing
Are
is
you on Bluetooth or talking on the phone?
in the phone.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Hold on. Is this better?
Yes, much better. Yes.
Okay, because I had you on speaker.
Okay.
But my thing is, she was coming from a place of pain. A lot of it. And it seems like the father side of the family put her through a lot. Because when she first started out, I don't know if you see the beginning part of that video. It's another part to that. and I think soon she was talking about daddy to the boy. And then she was going on about nobody helped her. And so now y'all here at the funeral, what you here for? And I felt that.
But
because she struggled. She went through hell. She went through hell to take care of him.
Well,
now here you come to say goodbye.
I get that. I get that. But see, this is where this is the opposite side of that, right? That was his side of the family, right? And let's just be real.
At the end, we found out that it wasn't.
Wait a minute. That was his side of the family that she was talking to, though, that she was venting with, that she was venting at. So at the end of the day,
the father's side. At
the end of the day, let's take a look at what the father's side is thinking. You were a drug addict. You sold drugs and you prostituted.
Hey.
Would that be somebody that you would be like, I'm very fond of dating my relative? You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand everybody do their own shit, but honestly, on some real shit, there are certain people in our family.
It's like she said she was forced into that because she didn't have help. She said, I sold drugs and I sold my body to take care of it. Is it raining?
Either. Go ahead.
So if I'm forced into selling drugs and selling my body, y'all not helping me.
But okay.
Now, if you helping me, I don't have to do none of that.
Okay, let's keep it 100 though.
And from wait a minute, but listen, and from the pain and her anger, she didn't want to do that.
Okay, but let me ask you this question. Logically, I understand what you're saying. I understand that I have an understanding of what you're saying. But logically, if I'm marrying into a family, right, and I'm an adult, it's not their place to always come to my rescue, because there are times in just regular family that we may not get the help that we want to get, right? So it's called manning up, womaning up, or just leveling up and doing what you need to do to be successful. Now, selling dope and being a prostitute, even though she had a rough time and nobody helped her, was that the right solution? And then to say, like, I did everything for my son and I prostituted, like you were glorifying it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's what I had an issue with. You know, you made it seem like I did all this stuff and he had all this here and and y'all didn't fuck with me. Well, guess what? You did all that shit. He became a grown man and he married, into another. Well, his family. Well, no, he ain't married, but his family is still his family. What you've had to experience had nothing to do with everybody that was in that room. Because I'm pretty sure there was some cousins or, you know what I mean, some family members that just came to the funeral to pay their respects. You understand? And because I've been in funerals and stuff before where I've had to like bite my tongue and not say nothing to family, to my own family members, because I felt a particular way about that particular person at that funeral, but I recognized that the funeral was bigger than me. And to send somebody off that way, and then this was the killer part. They had another clip of them at the burial, right? They was at the burial twerking all over the casket and shit. So I'm like,
you should have played that one too.
It was bad, man. Like Shorty was over somebody cut up some music and Shorty bent over the casket and was twerking, and they was out there like they was at a fucking party. So I'm like, yo, let's look at the level of person that was saying this. Even though you got anger, and you got something and some anger in you, there's a time and place. We all grew up on that. There's a time and place for everything. You could have.
Well,
if you felt that way, you could have called certain people beforehand and told them not even to come to the come to the funeral.
Well, but let me tell you like this. This is how I look at it. It's a time and a place. And she probably waiting to say what she said to everybody. And just because she had them all in one spot, she cut loose.
Does that make it
got
right?
you now.
Does that make it right?
Was it the right place? No. Was it the right place? No.
Because if you think
You could've caught
about
him in
it,
a parking lot.
if you think about it, the last listen though, but listen to this is what I'm saying. The last memory everybody's gonna have of your son was you acting a fool at the wedding. I mean, at the funeral.
Mm-hmm.
They're not gonna say, you know, man, you remember last time we kicked it with Dale and we did that. They're gonna say, man, his mama acted a fool at the wedding. Y'all remember when she japped out at the wedding? Even if somebody brings him up, that's going to be something in your mind to just flashback on because you just decided to act a fool because you got animosity. And from the way she was talking, it seemed like she might have had, from the shit that she's done in her past, it seemed like she might have been a little lit for the, for the funeral. Because I know I've been to a lot of funerals and seen folks come up in there. I just did a funeral just this weekend, and this is no joke. Parked the car.
Yeah, we seen that video.
No, I'm walking. Yo, you saw that? I was walking down the side of the church, and it was a nigga rolling a blunt, licking that motherfucker, put it in his pocket, and then walked dead into the church for the funeral. While the preacher was preaching.
Oh, I think I put him in it.
Wait a minute. While the preacher was preaching, the people got so loud that they was like, they got up from while he was preaching and went out to the vestibule, and they decided it was like it was a club, and they was just out there talking, and it was like you saw people in the place were having to get up and go ask the ushers to close the door. So, like, where is the reverence for even coming to a funeral, man? It's not.
They don't have respect.
Where is the respect? Yeah, like where is it? Like, I'm pretty sure that if because I've never passed away, so I don't know what that going over is like. But if it says that we go to another level and we still sort of like here, but our bodies have just transcended, can you imagine just sort of sitting back looking at motherfuckers do that at your fucking funeral and being like, what was my life even worth if this was the last day of people remembering me as a unit as a whole? What you say?
Some people gonna turn up at the funeral. Some people gonna turn up, and then you gonna have some that act like they got some sense.
Listen,
because they went to church with grandma.
I know some,
but then you got the ones that didn't.
I know some people that have been in the streets, right? And there have been either people get together the night before the funeral and they party their ass off, or after the funeral, everybody gets together at somebody's crib, people get food, and I've seen people get fucked up. And I've seen fights and all kind of shit happen afterwards from some of the most ghetto people in the world, but they had enough respect that while they were in the place, going through the processional of the funeral, even going through the processional of the burial, it was at least respectful. You might have seen a little, somebody take a little sip of something on once you got to the burial site and shit like that. But no shit was going on where you was like, this was a disrespectful funeral. Like, what happened to the days of people saying? Remember when people used to say stuff like, "The funeral was beautiful," or "The funeral was."
They still say that.
Yeah, okay, but
funeral it is.
Gee, come on, G. You know what I'm talking about, though. There's a different level.
But you gotta look at Mama. Mama was rah-rah from out the gate. You could tell she rah-rah even outside the funeral.
Man.
She rah-rah.
Man.
She's about that life.
This goes to show. And then the killer part was when she said, and he ain't the daddy anyway. Charles Sucker is the daddy. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I lost it.
I'm like,
I told you she messed me up with that.
I said, what in the fuck?
Yeah, I lost it.
Because right then, you done lost all respect in the world. Because guess what? If they did treat you wrong, Guess what? They had every reason to, because this nigga was not your baby daddy in the first place.
And that might have been what he told his mama. That ain't my child.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, so, like, why would you have so much resentment for people that came to give respect to your son, not to you, and then pop off at that moment to say, well, you know what? All y'all niggas that thought y'all was related to him, he ain't related. Y'all ain't related to him anyway. Such and such is the dad, and I can prove it, and I can do all this. That, like, that is just, that's below being dirty, man. Like, I pray to the Lord above in heaven. I pray to the Lord above in heaven that I never run into a woman like that in my personal life. Some shit just ain't worth it. Some shit just ain't worth it.
No.
Oh my God.
It's not, but she was hurt for a long time and she lashed out, bless her heart. And poor pastor, he know what's like, he started praying, talking about Satan, get away.
I wonder if Nikki is watching. I wonder if Nikki watching. If Nikki is watching, I would love for Nikki to at least call into the show with it if you can right now. This Thursday, we're starting a new show, and it's called Relationship Ready: The Way to Love Me. Now, a lot of people have been asking me, well, what the fuck is it going to be about? What is the concept of the what is he over there doing? He over there having conversations and shit. Well, so let me cut it off right quick and come back when you're ready, Eda. So what's going to be going on Thursday is we're going to be having only an hour conversation. So it's not going to be a long drawn out show like this. So I'm going to be like telling y'all to tune in exactly at 7 p.m. Central Time. That's on Thursday nights. This will be a self-reflection of yourself and what you should be looking for in love. And even deciding if you are even ready to be at that stage in love, or at least recognizing where you are in love. So this one clip that I'm going to play right quick, and even when you're ready, just come back in. It's this one clip that I'm going to play right quick to give you somewhat a tone of where we're going for this particular show. It's going to be completely different from this one. On here we talk about all the wild shit, so understand that this will be different from this particular show. It will be a lot more centered and a lot more serious in conversation. And Nikki is going to be bringing, if none of you are familiar with Nikki is the one that reads the poetry and she writes poetry, and then we've read her stuff on the show. She's going to have a poetry segment on the show, and we're going to be doing a few things with that. But I want y'all to listen to this conversation with these two gentlemen, and they're going to be talking about, they're going to be these. I want you to listen to this conversation with these two gentlemen, and they're going to be discussing where they are with, in their particular life. One man is going to have one particular outlook about a successful relationship, and another man is going to have a different opinion. I want you guys to listen to this.
Oh, I'm not a man if I'm going 50-50 with my woman. It's hard, brother. You sitting up here, your nice house, your nice jewelry, nice cars. Oh yeah, man, you gotta do 100%. How? How, brother? If I'm making $14 an hour, what you expect? You still on there? Oh yeah, man, 100%. You're not a man. You're not a man. How? I'm still working. I'm still providing, right? So what makes me not a man? Because I'm going 50-50 with my woman.
And brother, I applaud you, because I understand that it is hard out here, but we are men, so we have to go harder. I'm not saying or trying to speak down to you, my brother, by any means. That's that I'm not. But I want you to be reminded of something that our fathers didn't teach us, that we must go hard and that we shouldn't get into a relationship with a woman until we have direction.
But who are you to say that?
A person that cares, a person that loves you, a person that's been in your shoes and understands how it feels when we can't give our family what they truly deserve. We have to go hard. Now, give me one moment. I've been in your shoes. And when I was in your shoes, I stayed in my lane. I lived where I lived. My woman didn't work. She nurtured to the children till I got this. And I'm trying to give you the cheat code. Do what you need to do so you can feed your woman, and while she's nurturing the children, she can also nurture your dreams and your goals. Now you can be successful. Now you don't have to say, I'm working for $15. Now you can say, I got employees that I'm paying that's working for me for $15. I'm trying to elevate you, but men get so caught in their emotions and their pride, and the first thing you want to do is feel attacked. Get the wisdom.
This is coming from a rich man.
But right now
this
you're
coming
acting
from a rich
triggered.
man.
But right now you're
But this
acting
is coming
triggered.
from a
But
rich
how
man.
did I get here?
Yeah.
But how did I give you? And I'm giving you the steps. This is, if you put down your ego, if you put down your pride, brother, am I saying anything wrong? I'm saying men should be men.
But you saying we not men. You saying we not men.
Brother, any man that makes an excuse can't be a man completely. You can be a male. A man comes with responsibilities, and it's hard. To be a man, it's hard, brother. It's not easy. That's why the respect you want from your woman that you don't get, I get from mine.
My woman respect me.
Hold on.
My woman respect me.
You think she respects
My
you.
woman respect me.
You think she respects you.
Brother. Yeah,
You think she
brother.
has she ever raised her voice at you?
No.
Does she cook for you every night,
Of
brother?
course.
So she respects you, cooks for you every night. Does she clean the house?
Of course.
She cleans the house, and you got her working 16 hours a day. That sounds like slavery.
No, it's not.
Brother, you got her cooking every night.
I don't have her doing anything. She does it because she wants to. We in the trenches together.
The trenches together?
That's what we in.
Brother, do you know anything about emotional abuse?
Explain it.
Emotional abuse is when you pour all your hurt and pain onto a woman, and just because you can't see her scars, you think it's okay. If I had a conversation with your woman, she'll probably start crying. They tired. They not built to go through what they're going through with you. She didn't choose you to struggle.
But again, who are you to say that?
Brother, a brother that loves you. And again, I'm trying to give you the cheat code. If you put yourself in a position, right, you work. If you have to get 2 jobs, you grind, allow your woman to do what she does in the home. If you have a business idea, you have her nurture that. Hey, baby, it's going to be a little hard for the next 2 years. But if we move like this, we're going to be good. You keep saying, who am I to tell you this? A man that's been in your position. A man that has risen above your circumstances. And I'm coming back down to say, this is what you do. You're not a man until you move like this. Most males will die, never experience what it feels to be a man and to be complete respected by his women and children because he didn't step into that true king place.
Okay, yo. So what you think about that, young lady? You sort of like the direction that we're going for this season of the next show?
Yeah.
Miss Kim, Miss Queenie, what do you think about that?
That's deep.
Yeah, he was giving him game, and dude was very defensive.
He wasn't trying to listen.
And no, he's never had a man come at him. He was trying to tell him, look, I was in your shoes, and this is how I got to this point. And so he was taking it as, you telling me I'm not a man. It wasn't so much as him saying that. He's like, I'm trying to elevate you. And dude was so defensive, he was only listening to respond to what old dude was saying to him, instead of listening and taking it in and learning the game. Like, oh, because my next question, if I was him, would have been like, all right, man, show me how to do this. He didn't want no direction, none of that. No instructions, none of that. He felt like dude was attacking his man. He was just trying to show him how to be a different level of a man.
Well, I hope that everybody gets a chance to tune in this Thursday and join Nikki and myself. I'm hoping and I'm praying that one other person I hear from, they know who they are. I'm not going to say anything out publicly, Not gonna put their ass on blast, but hopefully we'll see somebody on Thursday that we haven't seen in a while. Maybe, just maybe, just maybe. And this conversation will be, like I said, this will be an adult conversation. In this group, I've already had to delete some people that came in and tried to post some freaky shit. And this one post I'm sitting up debating about. This one, it's a girl that I'm wondering. Y'all help me decide this. Okay. Um, a young lady made a post inside of the group. We're gonna be having. We got a group, and we also have a a page. The page is where we'll be doing the show from. But this young lady made video, and I'm a little bit. I don't know what to think about the video, y'all, and I want y'all to tell me. Um, is the content cool, or or do I need to start praying right now? That's what I want y'all to do. Is that something we can agree on, y'all? Can y'all help me with that? Okay. Let me get ready to share this here right quick. Okay.
If you got to ask that question, I think you would start praying.
Now, okay, just this okay. Just now, if you see, she has a show called Toilet Talks. Okay. And I'm just Toilet Talks. So I'm gonna play it, and y'all let me know if y'all feel like this is gonna be appropriate. Let's go.
Hello. I decided to do a live. Oh my gosh. Hi everyone.
Oh, I'm sorry. I ain't even got it showing. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Y'all can hear, but y'all can't see it. Hold on one second. Just bring it back. Okay. There we go. There we go. There we go.
Hello. I decided to do a live. Oh my gosh. Hi everyone.
No.
I decided to do a live toilet talk today. Pardon me. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm here. I wanted to talk about emotional intelligence. There's a lot of, I saw a video today that pretty much went viral where people were saying that they don't believe that Black women are really looking for emotionally intelligent men. And they said the reason why they don't believe that women aren't ready for emotionally intelligent Black men because they will cut them off and they will protect their peace. And I believe this is coming from ignorant people who really don't know the meaning of intelligence. So first off, an emotionally intelligent person, as an intelligent person, we don't need to cut people off.
Okay. I'm gonna let y'all respond to me.
The chat has spoken.
No, I'm gonna listen. This is what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna let y'all inbox me and tell me what y'all think about that. I'm feeling with y'all. I can see what I can see. Because this is what I understand. This is what I'm trying to make a compromise with in my mind, and I want y'all to understand what my compromise is. I understand we are in a new day and time, and people try to market themselves in different type of ways, right?
You can market stuff, but you ain't got to show all of the goods that you sitting on the toilet. Nobody need to know you on the toilet. You could have had it from here up, and we would have been fine with
That's
you.
what, and then see, that's my question. My thing is because I do this right, and I try to stream and do stuff like that, and I can understand where the vision may be. Maybe there is a lack of direction. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm like, maybe I should just reach out to that person and say, like, listen, you got a good concept, but maybe you should have like the camera ready and make sure that you know, it doesn't show anything crazy like your drawers falling around your ankles and stuff like that. So, but but what you think, Kim? I hear Kim in the background. Come on, come on, Queen. I'm sorry, Queen.
It's called toilet talk for a reason. That's some bullshit. You sitting your black ass in the toilet talking about emotional intelligence. An intelligent person would have their ass in the bathroom. Come on now. Comb your damn hair, put some clothes on, and get behind a desk or damn somewhere.
Yep. Hell, I sit on the toilet, but you would never know if I'm on the toilet when I'm talking to you.
Exactly.
I'm trying to tell you, I done been in my drawers on this show before. Y'all niggas never know. I just got a nice little, I'm just
Thank you.
decorated from the top up, and then
Now we had one ass shot, but
shut up.
We laughed it off.
That was I see why you got to bring that up. That wasn't even for the show. That was some other shit. That was a live stream.
Not you.
Oh,
not you.
Oh, my fault.
No. Remember when No did it?
Oh yeah. When because I thought you talking about the time I was sitting in front of the TV, right? And I had the camera facing the television, right? And I was showing people what was on the screen on the television. And then when how like the screen go like a certain color, like go black or whatever, and I'm just standing.
We saw
I'm
he
standing
was
there in my
all
robe,
ass.
like, oh shit.
Everything. We was like,
I was
Turn it back. Turn it back.
I was like, oh Lord have mercy.
Y'all Russ didn't have no clothes on.
Yeah, I didn't sprinkle a little knowledge on folks' head. I didn't even mean to. I'm sorry.
That was something I was like, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm trying to tell you,
it wasn't intentional.
No, it wasn't intentional at all. I'm telling you, look, as long as the screen was showing whatever was on the television, you ain't see shit. But once that screen went black, it was like I was just standing in front of TV, like.
And he didn't realize, won't pay attention, and we was like, "Hey, get out the front of the TV!" Oh shit! That was his.
I said, "Goddamn, this goddamn
TV."
TV
mirror showed it all. Huh?
Yeah, I said this goddamn fucking 65-inch TV in the house get me in trouble and shit. I mean, we ain't had them problems when motherfuckers had like 22-inch televisions back in the day, 12 inches in the crib. You couldn't see shit. Then motherfucker out here got a whole TV bigger than me in this motherfucker, and I show some shit. Yeah, Lord have mercy, Lord help me, y'all. I hope y'all tune in next week. And if you get a chance, I want to show this to y'all right quick. I want y'all to get a chance to check this out. If you have been following our YouTube page, listen, just follow the new one. That's all I'm gonna say. We got a new one called Defiant Podcast, and if you want to find us online by our it's Defiant Media Live Defiant Media Live, Defiant Podcast. Please join that. We just opened this up. I'm trying to get this thing up and running. Your boy needs some money. We need some money around here. I'm getting tired of fucking talking to y'all niggas and not getting paid. The Lord is good. Let Jesus be praised. Baba Shando. We're gonna let y'all go. Ida got to go take care of my lady back there. I can tell the look on her face is take care. She look like she been look like mama been having them. Listen, Nita ain't gonna be with us next week. Kim, Queen, I might need you next week because guess what? Ida is taking mama to a nude retreat next week. They going to get naked and hit the beach and shit. They going to do some nasty shit. And I told her, I said, you better not let my motherfucking woman do nothing she ain't got no business doing.
Hell, I'm going with them. You on your own, bro.
I said, don't be happy.
Say it again, Queen. Say it again, Queen. He what?
Don't be
he on his
own.
own.
Shining nobody. Don't let mama move.
All I know is we're gonna have 7 great days of food, fun, and just relaxation. So it's a change of scenery that it's been past due and needed. For those that don't know, I do take care of my mom 24/7. She is non-ambulatory, which is bedbound, and she has been like that for the last year and a half. So
that
it
she about to get out in
is.
these streets. So y'all make sure y'all pray for my mama and make sure my woman is out there acting like she got some sense when she get out in them streets. I don't want her to get to smelling herself and be like, I think I want to come out next week. And be like, no, you're not. No, you're not. You're gonna sit down and relax. She went out last week and partied all week long. She had y'all for 7 goddamn days. Hallelujah. Let Jesus be praised.
Oh Lord, I love you. I love you. But I can say the key thing is, even if you don't see this beautiful face here, you hear the voice.
Are you gonna call in on the phone? Oh, ain't that's a wonderful thing. That's a wonderful thing.
Told y'all call in. Now you might not see the beautiful face, but I'll call you.
I'm with you. I'm with you. Well, y'all, I appreciate y'all. Y'all know I'm working a new job. I got to get up early in the morning.
Y'all, Russ is funny to me because Russ called me while he was at work. It was so funny to see him. I said, Russ, where you going? He's talking about, I got to get outside. Y'all, Russ got snow.
Yeah, it snowed here today,
Russ got
man.
it snowed.
I was like,
Yeah, we got a little bit of that today too.
no, G, listen, G,
Russ,
I work out in that shit, G. Like
he in this, he in it.
I'm
He was bundled
like,
up.
you know,
Oh,
look, G,
He was masked up and all though, Queen.
I work
Yeah.
security now, so I be in the car all day, right? But at certain times out the day, I got to get out the car and open shit and make sure certain folks get in certain places and shit. So, when I'm gonna tell you, I knew it was something different this morning when I woke up. When I woke up, I woke up again once alone, all by myself in that big ass bed. I reached over and because this thing, I came
Here
home
we
yesterday
go.
about 5 o'clock, went to sleep about 5.
Here we go.
I tended to wake up at 9 o'clock and eat, which I did not do. So I woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning. So I said, shit. Nigga, you better go back to sleep. You only got like 3 hours. You got to get back up. So I got back up, and at 5 o'clock this morning, I was laying in the bed. I said, whew, what in the fuck is that I'm feeling? I said, it feel a little cool in here. So I said, let me cut on this heat. I got an extra heat in the crib. So I got myself together, made my breakfast and shit, and got everything ready to go out the house and shit. And when I walked out the door and I took that first breath, I said, oh shit, this gonna be a hell of a fucking day. I can feel it already. And then I'm at work and I'm just chilling. And I'm chatting with Ida and Shantae all day and shit. And then these big ass, it started off real small. And you know how you be asking yourself, like, is that fucking snow I see? Because I'm not one of them niggas that read the weather forecast every day. So if niggas knew it was snow coming today, I'm one of them niggas that didn't know. So I'm sitting there like, is that snow coming out? And I said, oh, it's just a little bitty baby flurry. Then out of nowhere, I swear, like
They got a serious dusting.
it's like a fart demon of snow just farted over where we was at. And I said, what's all this fart particles falling in front of me? It was just every fucking where. And I said, Lord Jesus Christ, it's that time. I'm so glad I've been wearing some shit up under my pants.
Oh my
The
God.
Lord been working with me. He said, but all for the last week, he said, you know what? You need to wear something up under your clothes. You you got to be oh so ready. And that's what I did today. And but I got to get some other shit because I was like, it's not even cold, 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 snowy
You
outside.
can feel it.
Hell yeah, I felt that shit. I, shit, my nuts almost crinkled up just a little bit, and then I said, "Nigga, man up!"
Yeah, it's time for them thermals and everything.
Yeah, nigga, this. If you from an area like Chicago, this is the time of the year to keep the nuts warm. Listen, ladies, if you love your man, just buy him 2 pair of thermals and tell that nigga to wash. You know, if you really love him, buy him 7. That means you got him a
You
pair.
buying the bulk pack,
That means
the
you love
one
that
day for
nigga
every
enough to
day.
wear him every day a week. And if you really love that nigga, get the thermals that come all the way up. Had that nigga look like Fred Sanford back in the day and put his arms in that bitch. That shit I used to laugh at back in the day. I swear to God, I want 3 of them right now. Somebody order. I don't care if they red just like Fred. I'm trying to tell you. Listen, y'all.
I do.
Listen, I appreciate everybody that tuned in. Big John, I see you out there. Charlotte, Nikki, everybody that tuned in tonight. Shantae, we love you so dearly.
John asked you a
What
question,
do you ask
Russell.
me? What do you ask me? Did you host
Russ, did you host Drunk
Drink
Champs?
Champs? I need to. Shit, I need to sit with the motherfuckers.
No, he said you look like the host from Drink
He's
Champs.
asking me, am I Nori? Oh my God.
I don't know who Nori is. The question was asked. They asked the question, and I'm sitting there like, I don't know. He said he asked. I was like, I don't know what the show is called. So he said, "Oh, you don't?" I said, "No."
Oh, that's Nori. That's Nori. That's Nori.
I don't know who that
Yeah,
is.
Nori's from New York. Yeah, yeah. That's the G though.
That's what he said. See, John
Yeah.
said it. He said it. But I didn't know who Nori was. I've never heard of
Well,
Nori.
listen, Drink Champs is one of the hugest podcasts in the fucking world. And if a nigga looked at us and wondered was I Nori shit, maybe I should start saying I'm Nori little cousin for a moment. Maybe.
Now I got to go look up this nigga to see if he really look like this nigga now.
Matter of fact, John, I'm Nori's cousin and a half.
Stop lying. John, don't believe the hype.
No, man, I'm just Russ Dog. I'm just doing my thing, man, and we hoping y'all enjoying us. If you have not had a chance, let me grab this link because I want to make sure y'all got this shit. If you have not had a chance to click on our page, because even though I'm going to share the link from our show on Thursday into the Black Table, it is going to be posted and presented in another on another page that will only have. So I'm separating the pages. So if you really get into what we're talking about over here with the relationship ready thing, and I really think it's going to be beneficial to everybody. I really hope everybody supports that, likes that page. We got a lot of people. I don't understand it. What did they say? We got a lot of followers and very few likes. I want some more likes. I got a lot of followers, but very few likes. So if I got 81 followers. We just opened this room up. Got 81 followers and 11 likes. I need that bitch to go up. And this is a question. These are the first two questions that we asked in the group. Hold on, let me see if I can bring this up on the page right quick. And let me know if you can and read this right quick, sweetheart. Okay, our very first question that we asked on the page. Let me open it up. Oh goddamn it!
Good damn well I can't see.
You blind as hell. Hold on. Let me open it up on the screen.
It's small as
I'm about to
hell.
open it up on the screen. I ain't got it on the screen yet. I'm about to maximize it.
Y'all hear him talking about I'm blind, but the nigga got on glasses.
I'm about to. Jesus, look, you little demon. You got me working hard. You got me working hard for the money. Okay.
Today is a good day.
Wait a minute. No.
Day.
I'm trying to get down to some of the posts. So if you see we have a lot of spoken word stuff in here. Oh, I love this. Listen to this right quick. Let me see if I can play this.
What's the name
With my adult kids, I'm not.
It's called relationship.
I'm not your damn friend.
This is the type of thing we're gonna be talking about, like even being parenting. Watch this.
I don't drink with kids. With my adult kids, I'm not. I'm not your damn friend. Now, if you get 36, 37 years old, you got a successful business, and you want to have you a glass of wine, that's fine. But when they're in their 20s, and they start drinking around you, they get a little fly in the mouth. And I don't want to go to jail. My grandfather was 92 years old when he died. And if I want to have a sip of wine, even in my house, I have enough respect to go into another room.
Yeah, we're gonna be talking about a lot of good stuff, but let me get to these poll questions right quick because we had a couple good poll questions in here. Okay, who comes first in the family? Is it the spouse, the children? This is the order of it: the spouse, children, and then parent. Then we have children, spouse, and parent. Parent, spouse, then children. Parent, children, then spouse. Children, spouse, and parent. Then we have spouse, parent, and then
parent control.
Yes. So please go ahead and click on that and let us know what you feel about that one. And our other one was, I really like this one. Are you relationship ready? Would you be great to someone or for someone? Answer this question honestly. So we got some good questions, good responses with that one. So if you get a chance, please come visit this room. It is very, very knowledgeable. I mean, if you take a second to watch the clips, we have a lot of clips. We have a clips that you can watch right quick and really get some knowledge about some things. We ask that you support that and see us not next week, but this Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time.
It's called Relationship Ready, The Way to Love Me.
The Way to Love Me. Think about it. So the whole thing about the relationship, first is the relationship with yourself. What is your relationship with yourself? To make sure that you're in a position to be in a relationship with someone else.
Right. You got to love yourself or you have anybody else to love you.
Yeah. So we're going to have a lot of good things. It's going to be very encouraging, but at sometimes understand that some of the topics may be challenging to you as to what you think or believe. And we just ask that you have an open mind.
So, Russell,
yes,
with your poll, what you were just saying about the question, I just clicked on it. It said it has the time for it to has passed.
it's expired. I got to figure out what they're doing with that because it's something new that they're doing with the poll questions where they're putting time limits on it. It's crazy.
Well, you can go in. You used to go in and edit it.
I did. Yeah, I tried to go look at it, but I'll check. I'll try to check it out again. But if you see a poll question pop up, please respond to it quickly. Jump on it. Because if we only got a couple days to get that done, then give us a little love on that. But outside of that, we'll see you next Tuesday, and I will see you on Thursday. I hope Ida is able to tune in and watch the show. I hope Shantae is able to tune in and watch the show. I hope everybody that's a part of this show supports the other show and shows nothing but love. I don't know what Ida is doing. She is doing the titty mama right now. Lord bless her heart.
Wait a minute. Fill my cup. Put some look in it. Hey, I said.
She's on the vacation dance.
Nah, I got to work the rest of this week. Yeah, I'm ready to go, but I still got to finish packing mama stuff. Don't believe me, just watch. Hey, don't believe just what he says. Y'all come out and watch. That's why I keep saying that phrase. Don't believe us, just watch.
We appreciate y'all. We really do. We appreciate y'all. And Miss Queenie, if you ain't doing nothing on Thursday, please come sit down with us and have a good conversation with us for an hour. I promise y'all it's only gonna be an hour. And unless y'all niggas
I told you it was gonna be thirsty for me.
And unless y'all really get the irking me. I mean, not irking me, but pushing me.
Russ don't know no time limit.
I do. I'm trying to get off here now. Y'all not letting me. Y'all not letting me say good night in the name of Jesus. Hallelujah.
God bless y'all. Good night. Thank y'all for coming out. We enjoyed y'all.
Let these niggas say good night in the name of Jesus. And you man, I'll holler at y'all niggas later.
MIC.